There has been a cataclysmic event in the world that you live in. An unknown number of years ago, possibly thousands, there was a great tearing of the lands asunder. Pieces of land were ripped up, they disappeared, reappeared, they were flown, they were moved. Creatures and people were shredded, murdered, displaced. And those who survived the initial tearing found themselves surrounded by land, creatures, and other such monstrosities that they'd never seen before. It was a slaughter. Those that survived struggled to avoid the worst. Things did settle down over the years, and eventually a group gathered together, a group of the followers of Helm, to build a city to protect people. Over the years, they tore down a mountain to construct the giant walls that surround the mega city to protect the people inside it. It's been a few hundred years since those walls were built, and people inside what is known as Unsleeping Eyes city are starting to recover. Outside the walls, now, it is less risky. And there are some nomadic, some smaller settled groups that have placed themselves in a position and come and trade with the city. Inside the walls, while Helm is obviously the prime deity worshipped, and all leadership are clerics of Helm, they're not monotheistic. Other deities people are welcome to worship, but it would bar you from entry to high office for not doing so. The Council of Helm is ruled by Erida Duras, a half-orc, a hero and a graduate of the academy, the Watchers Academy that you find yourselves in. Graduates of the Watchers Academy become members of the Order of Guardians, and as such, as well as undertaking missions for the city itself, it gives you the ability to travel freely in and outside of the walls. Movement is restricted in and out of the walls for anybody else. In recent history, around 10 years ago, a group of adventurers managed to explore into a series of mountains to the north and free the Goliath tribes from the clutches of a murderous and tyrannical dictator, hell-bent on restoring Goliath might and attacking the city. This has opened up new cultural and trade relationships with both the Goliath herds in the mountains and Yeti clans, who have provided great medicinal herbs and mosses, as well as muscle and protection. Unfortunately, this group of lauded heroes went missing on a mission that nobody actually knows the truth about. In addition, around this time, there was an event in the city where masses of people were charmed, taken control of, and ended up in the game reserve forest, and nobody really sure what happened. However, one of the council members, Cassandra Hemmings, was found guilty of being involved in this and executed. However, rumours persist that someone came forward, admitted it was their fault, and Cassandra's daughter now finds herself in that same seat on the council. As we are today, we join our team. They have been in the Watchers Academy, training and learning their craft. You are granted entry into the Watchers Academy if you show significant talent and potential. During your time there, which is the best part of a year, you are trained up, and then when you get to the last couple of months, you are put into groups with people you feel your abilities would gel well with as a team. There is no forcible need to stay together after graduation. However, most groups tend to because the system works well. So today you find yourself ready to do your graduation test, which will be some kind of encounter in the stadium. And then you'll be given a mission, one of the ones regularly that get given out. And if you can complete that mission successfully enough, you will graduate and become full members and gain that freedom you require. So, you are sat around the table in the room, ready to hear the details of what you're going to be facing. As we go around the room now, I'd like everybody to introduce the name of their character and just describe what they see. We'll start with.
So I'm Vaakah. I'm a 24-year-old Goliath from one of the tribes that was mentioned up in the mountains. I'm decently tall, probably the tallest out of the group. Greyish blue skin, bald head, wearing fairly simple robes, as my sort of figure tends to do a lot of the speaking for me. I don't need to really look too imposing with armour.
I'm Mars. I am a tiefling that's about maybe 18 years old. I have horns that are adorned with jewelry, maybe bells. She, unlike Vaakah, likes to impose herself in situations.
Okay.
I am Arthas, a variant human in his early 40s. Quite a large man, 6 foot 2-ish, well built, fairly withdrawn and grumpy type character who doesn't really get along with others unless he knows they kind of match his kind of personality and beliefs.
I'm Tove. I'm an elf. Think like Katniss Everdeen vibes. That's what we're going for. I have green robes with leather armor on top. You'll see I have a bow on the back, but I also have a dagger and a hand axe on my hip. She's average height for an elf, whatever that is.
Just under 6 foot.
Okay, there you go.
Cool. So, you're sat around this table. You've been training together for the last few months, and you are preparing to meet your final task. And as you sat there, the door opens you, and a man walks in. He's a human in his early 50s. He's also fairly tall, 6'2". He's got a medium build. He's wiry, looks strong but not massively built. His hair is black and cropped, and he's got the lovely kind of salt and peppery grey bits on the side, particularly showing. He's doesn't have a beard, but he doesn't look like he's shaven in a few days, and he's got a mostly grey stubble going on. And this is Commander Willem Bryce. He is the commander of the Watcher Academy, has been the most senior person responsible for your training while you've been there. He reports directly into a member of the council who is responsible for the Watchers Academy. And as he gets in there, he said, right, you four ready?
Ready as I can be.
Now, after an incident last year, we have to give options and you have to choose one at random.
Did someone die?
No, we sometimes get in former alumni to help set up the tests. And well, someone's mother slept with that Finlay Pemberton Smythe and found out what the test was going to be to help them cheat on it. So, who wants to pick one?
I reach up and grab it immediately.
Okay.
I don't think she waits for anybody to answer. Artificial?
Artificial. Right. And he just opens up the door and he goes, artificial! You can just hear in addition to hear, alright. Shuts the door. They're going to set that up. When you walk out into the training arena, it won't look like a training arena. We have magic practitioners out there to make it look like a piece of the wilderness that you might come across, or somewhere else they set it all up. There are clerics around. Nobody will die. If you are at risk of death, you will be stabilised by someone, but you'll be out of the fight if that's the case, if it's needed. So don't worry, you'll be alright. Of course, if you fail, we'll kick you out and you'll have to try the training again. Cool. I'll give you a moment and come let you know when we're ready. So with that, he steps away and walks out. Gives you guys a moment if you want to talk to each other and think of anything.
What do you think artificial means?
I think it's a good one.
Right.
Could be like a robot. Do we have robots in this world?
No.
Just kidding.
Maybe like a golem.
Maybe like mechanical, yeah.
Arthur's just looking up at the sky as if like, what are these kids talking about?
Can I immediately do a bardic inspiration if we're about to go into something? Everybody can have bardic inspiration.
Sure, it lasts for 10 minutes, so you can do it just as you're like about to head out. Yeah, that's fine. Don't mind me.
What do you think it is?
I haven't got a clue.
Oh, wait, I thought I had that turned off.
I haven't got a clue what artificial would be.
I do. Obviously, need to do a better job turning off the sound for the shout-outs there. Right. Because he made such a big noise, thanks his adventure Tim for the great name, by the way, for the raid. Anyway, I'm sure Andrea will do a shout-out if she can. Right. Now, if you're done identificating, the door is open. Williams heads up. On you go. And he leads you out. You go down the corridor to the left. Out into the archway, and you open up the door. And what greets you isn't the normal arena. Doesn't look too bad. Right. You enter the room. And it very much looks like a large, sort of casual office workspace kind of area. You see in the room, lining the wall, one here, one here, one here, are these beautiful formations of stained glass sculptures, resembling a female form. You're not sure, it's like a humanoid in nature, but it's beautiful but not recognisable into anything else. There is the nice relaxing sofa area there. You've got a writing desk with a birdcage hanging behind it. Yeah, what would you like to do while you're in your room?
Is there a bird in the birdcage?
Not that you can see from there.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna go up to one of the statues and do an investigation, see what I can see about it, if it's just a statue or not.
Sure, you want to investigate. Roll an investigation check then.
Where are they exactly? I'll move my
There's
little
one
dude.
here, or at the end. Okay.
Arthur's following over,
You gonna come hang out with me?
but sticking slightly back.
Oh god, no.
But following
it's,
over.
It's stuck, the number 6 is stuck down again. Keyboard shenanigans.
It's not good.
Fantastic stuff.
What is a
First roll
statue?
of the session. Brilliant.
So, first roll of the campaign, everybody. First roll, whole campaign, and it's a natural 1. Wow.
Oh,
We're so talented.
Great start there.
What do I
Great
see?
start, Mark.
Pretty
Do you know, it's very pretty. You actually walk up to it, and you're like ready to get involved, but then there's some of them are really reflected, and you're like, I look so good, and you get so distracted by your own reflection.
That's fair.
You're walking up behind, you're ready, and I'm just, I don't really understand what's going on here, and all of a sudden you see a.
You okay? What is it?
Are you seeing this?
Seeing what?
Come look.
I'll just walk over just to stand next to her, just to look into the thing. Can I do an investigation check? Just to see if I can see what she's seeing. Because I just don't. I'm like, it's not going to be her.
It's a second one, and I would say with everything that's going on, roll, but you have to do it with disadvantage.
That's so funny.
That's fair. Both the sixes.
Did you have add into your investigation?
Oh, right, yeah. Investigation. Plus area, yeah, so 6.
6. You approach and you try and figure out what. And you also think she looks really good in the reflection.
This lighting's really working for me.
Just grunt in agreement and I just turn around to look at the other two and be like, what do you think?
No.
The prompt was artificial, so this, to me, either isn't real, is it an illusion?
Have you touched it, or are you just staring at yourself, Mars?
Can I just reach out and touch, because I'm right here, can I just reach out and just check the chair, see if it's an illusion?
Oh, the chair?
To me?
The chair's real.
Okay,
You shake it around, it picks up, it moves, it's a chair.
okay. So it's not an illusion.
I've not
What's
touched it yet.
artificial?
I'm gonna reach out and touch where my face is in the reflection.
Okay?
Can I cast detect magic
Okay.
as well?
We resolve. Are you using a spell slot or do you want to ritual it?
So I could use identify, right? But that doesn't make sense for what I rolled to want to cast identify.
So if you ritual it, it's going to take you 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll
but
try and do
it
it.
won't
And that
use a
loses
spell slot.
Bardic Inspiration as well.
I'll just use it
It's
as well
about
for
10 minutes.
this instance, yeah.
That's fine. Well, you sit down to start to do that and you reach out your hands. I need you to roll a strength or dexterity saving throw, please.
It's gonna be fine. I don't know why you're so stressed out.
I'm going to Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw, obviously.
+5.
I rolled a dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm always finding bad on music.
You reach out and as soon as you brush against it, one of the kind of artistically formed, not full arms kind of molds into shape and tries to grab hold of you. Fortunately, you manage just to slip out of his way, and with that,
Immediately. I'm just sat next to her starting to cast
a
detect
stained
magic.
glass crystallized golem
I was right. Tove told me to.
it steps down from where it is to confront you. And I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Oh, it's never good for me. Oh, the hell is reversed? Well, at least I rolled double digits.
Okay.
I did. I rolled a 15.
Nice.
I rolled a 3, so 9.
That's usually what I roll.
I did say, my luck with dice
Oh,
is
it's awful.
Okay, anybody over 20?
No.
Oh, it's not too
Anybody 20 to 15?
19.
15.
Okay, so
This is why I needed the +5, just to make up for the... It did not work.
okay, 15 to 10.
11! Watch out, double digits.
9. And that is with alert.
Oh wow! You got 9 with alert.
I have +6 initiative and I got 9.
It's been a solid start, right? So this thing's come down. You've narrowly missed it. You're not facing that way, but you hear the commotion. You hear this crunch, and it's, you know, you're not fresh out of the womb. You know that doesn't sound good. Top of the round, Vaakah. You're up first. What do you do?
Right, well, I think my first thought is just to get close enough, so as close as I can get. So I'm going to be moving 5, 15, 25, 30. Which one are you in? I can't quite tell. You're in that one. 35. I guess I'll go to next to the desk here with 40 feet of movement. And I guess I'm not really in a great range. I'm going to throw a darts
I guess. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it's like a little kunai type thing, but I'm going to attempt to launch a dart at it. See if I can do anything with that. So, that is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So I need a 4. That is a 7 points of damage, please.
7 points of damage. Very nice, very nice. You kind of slide on up and you flick. You see in a move. It's very hard for you to see. It's such a smooth move. Flicks it off, and you see it just chips one of the panels as the dart flies off to the side. Anything else?
I think that's pretty much everything I can do at the moment. Yeah.
Cool. I wasn't sure you'd have key point shenanigans yet.
I think I do, but I'm not close enough to use anything.
Fair enough.
I've got, yeah.
Right. End of your turn. The golem
Oh boy.
is really unhappy you smeared its glass, and then suddenly, as it lifts its hand up, the glass then molds into the shape of a club, and it's going to take 2 swings at you.
Okay, that's fine.
First swing. 22.
Yeah.
Second swing. 18.
Yeah.
Okay, both hit.
I'm just a baby.
And that's
I got 24.
Okay.
13 points of damage, bludgeoning damage in total. I roll max damage on one of the die, and so it swings out to us. And these are heavy, but you watch as it comes down. The stained glass starts to shatter away, and as it pulls back to swing for the second one, it reforms the club and comes down and crunches again as it swats you round. Really hurt.
Ow.
And that'll do for that. Mars.
Okay.
After that, you're there. You're stood, shocked, shaken,
Yeah.
a little bit bloodied around the face, maybe.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I am going to cast Nether's Mischief
Okay.
on dude.
On dude.
On what? Yeah, statue.
Okay.
Um,
What does that do?
I gotta roll a d4 and you'll find out.
Oh! The power of randomness. You don't have to roll to hit or anything. Is it a saving throw thing?
You roll. You fill a 20-foot cube you can see within range with Fey and Draconic magic.
Oh.
Roll on the Mischievous Surge table to determine the magical effect produced.
20-foot cube.
So we're all gonna be in it.
Oh, great.
I mean, you could cast it to the side here, so
I'll cast it like right here.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
so only
Yeah.
each of it, not us.
So no, I don't roll the hit. Just
They're 5 foot, yeah.
Yeah.
Full type, yeah.
Do you want to use one of the colours just to mark out that area,
Sure.
please, John?
1. Okay.
Your second one of the night.
The smell of apple pie fills the air, and each creature in the cube must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you until the start of your next turn.
Cool.
So where's the cube starting from?
Like here.
So it's from...
Nothing happens.
It just smells good in here.
Woo!
Yep. Doesn't appear to be charmable.
Well, that's kind of my whole deal. So
Okay.
Tove, can you maybe go check the other statues while we're dying over here?
I was gonna shoot them, yeah.
Well, we can do it one at a time.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that a good idea?
I thought
Doing
they
it
would
like
shatter
this.
before it woke up.
It's entirely up to you. Right.
But if you can't kill it in one hit, we're gonna be in a pickle.
I really should have taken the spell Shatter, shouldn't I? It's been great.
Okay, is that you all done? No bonus action things you want to do?
I don't think so.
You used all your... Everybody's got a bardic inspiration though.
I didn't use my bardic inspiration, but it doesn't affect here. So.
No. But yeah, just remember that. So that's a d6 you can add
Okay.
once you've made the roll, but before I tell you if it's a success.
Yeah.
All right.
I have an extra ability when it comes to bardic inspiration. Let me read it
Okay.
out for you guys.
Yeah.
It's called Mote of Potential. When granting a creature a bardic inspiration, you summon a mote of potential that orbits within 5 feet of that creature. You can use it as an ability check. The bardic inspiration die can be rolled again. Choose which roll to use. You can use it for an attack roll. The target and each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet must succeed on a con saving throw or take thunder damage equal to the number rolled by the bardic inspiration die. or you can use a saving throw. The creature using the Bardic Inspiration die gains temporary hit points equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die, +5.
Just remind me when you use it. I haven't come across this one.
Thinking
There's a lot as a DM without this Twitch.
Ability check, attack roll, saving throw for a heal, basically.
Okay.
So if you guys need to do one of those, I can reread it for you guys again.
Tove.
Tove.
I need an accent.
Like the Irish.
Tove.
Tova.
Thank you. What are my diagonals?
You get the first one for 5, and every other one after that is 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6 would be 30. You
6.
get one more because you're a wood elf.
Thank
You get
you.
35.
7. That's what I was counting, because I needed to figure it out in my head.
That's fine.
Can I cast Ensnaring Strike on myself? It's a concentration.
On yourself. Oh, it's So it basically use your bonus action,
Okay.
and then the next time you hit with a weapon attack, the effect takes place. So
Okay.
you cast it.
Yeah.
It's in play, and
Okay.
then your next weapon hit, it works. So if you hit this thing, it will be ensnared.
Okay. I don't have my bow on me, but I have my. Well, no, it's behind me, so take an
You
action.
could, yeah,
to take
but
it out, yeah.
it doesn't take it. You can have one free action with a weapon to take the bow out.
Okay, let me try shoot it with my bow.
Roll it.
Wait, I have to go back. 1 second, please. Oh. 14.
Does not hit.
God.
You fire the shot, ting, just doesn't get the angle right, and it slides off one of the pieces of glass.
5.
Could have used your inspiration and couldn't do it before. We got. Never
It's
mind.
already done.
Anything else you want to do? I know you've used a bonus
Because I
action.
made my bonus action, yeah.
But that spell is still available if you hit later.
Yeah,
okay? Remember that. Alright, that's all done. Right, now, as you stood, the three of you there staring down this giant golem. Who's this?
Me.
Okay. You are leapt upon by the birdcage as all of a sudden chains and claws and cuffs spring out from the back, and it's loud enough that you get to turn around and take a look at it, and it's going to try and encircle you and drag you into its expanded self. Make it a dexterity or strength saving throw, your choice.
Let's have a look. That'll be a 14.
14.
Yes.
You succeed as this thing comes and springs out you using your monk training. You guys watch. You've never imagined the Goliath this nimble, jumping and flicking through the air and dodging all the chains that come out to attack it. Well done. Right, that's all it can do. Arthas.
So when she started, obviously I went to start casting Detect Magic. Did I succeed in doing that? Or?
No, because that takes 10 minutes to do as a ritual. You're just you weren't even sat on the floor to start your ritual. You were just searching in your bag for the thing you need to do the ritual, and she got attacked.
Okay.
You're fairly certain it's magical though.
So she just got smacked.
Okay.
So if I
I need to give you
cast,
one medium thing in case you need it.
Oh.
what first these?
Yeah, just in case you need it.
What I'll do to begin with, basically just take a step towards this thing, touch my hand onto her, and just cast Cure Wounds on her.
Thank you.
So it's a D8 plus your wisdom modifier.
Where's the D8?
Ooh! Oh! 8!
And my wisdom modifier being
3 or 4?
I think it's 4. 4, yeah. So 12.
Oh my.
Nice. Okay, so that's really good. That's almost everything. That was a hell of a roll.
And then I can wild shape as a bonus action.
You can. What are you turning into?
I feel like a lion.
A lion.
Okay, you can step through.
Yeah. Will that give me them an attack of opportunity?
Not if you step through, but you're going to end up in the apple pie area. Although,
You could be charmed by me, but
in fairness, it doesn't cost you any kind of action or bonus action to drop it. So I imagine you probably just dropped it when it did
Is that
take
not?
effect.
That's over here, isn't it?
So yeah, that's not a non-event. So you can move to here and then change and be in these 4 squares.
Okay. So. Where's it? So it was
You can go through. You can go through her space. You just
Okay.
can't end there.
5. Yeah, then. Just
So what you turned into?
Lion.
big ass lion.
Let's just try and be like for the camera. So
Blocking.
you see him start to run through, and as he goes through, you see his arms start to burst out and claws appearing. You can actually, I need to sort that out. You see claws appearing. The face is changing. Clothes are absorbing sort of fur and a mane that appears as he ends up down much larger on all fours and roars.
is this the first time that you've done a wild shape in front of us?
What kind of missions would we have done?
You wouldn't have no missions, just training. You may be aware of it. You may not have busted out something like the lion in the
yeah.
training sessions.
Yeah, probably. If I knew I was going to be working together, would have said I'm a druid, but
Still, if you're being fairly sheltered, it's going to be no less shocking.
I think she's very shocked.
I don't think I've seen a lion in real life either.
You're a boy, right? There's gonna be some ball sex. Oh god.
damn lion ball.
Okay, good.
She's short. She's gonna really have a good time. These are things you gotta think about.
Okay. Be aware, yes, it's saving throw for lion balls.
Only to try one
The
more.
real question is, what type of saving throw? And that could really alter exactly
some
what's
psychic
going on in your
damage.
mind. As long as you don't start having a slight nosebleed, we're fine. God, that's a real niche nerd reference, isn't it? I just realised. Anyway, I assume you're all done with bonus action and action all complete there.
Yes.
Top of the round, everybody gets their reactions back. Vaakah, what are you doing?
I'm probably going to take this cage on one-on-one. Good old cage fight. So I'm going to attempt to whack it with my quarterstaff, just sort of keep it a bit of a distance if I can. So that is going to be a 15 to hit.
It hits.
Sweet. And that is going to be 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to sort of swing around and try and kick it as well as an unarmed strike. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Thank goodness. And that is going to be 4 points of damage.
Okay. So, you guys for the first time see the quarterstaff goes from it. It just gets spun around. And it shears one of the fastenings on the birdcage. And in one fraction just sweeps around and tries to take out the bottom of the cage underneath it and connects quite handily. Anything else?
That's my action and bonus action.
You're not going to move away, no?
I'm going to stay engaged with that one.
Okay. It's now this Golem's turn. Right, who's it going to attack?
I think the keen smell, so that's going to be quite.
Okay.
It's just this really
It's
nice
seeing this thing that's appeared next to it, it turns to the lion. And it's just going to try and smack you on the end of the nose with the first strike. That might not hit.
AC 12.
It does not hit. The first one's only a 9. It's going to swing again. That one I hit. That's 20. Dirty. Not so you take only 4 points of bludgeoning damage, but it's on the end of the snout. Ping! Stings. Definitely annoyed you. Okay.
Sorry, how many points?
4.
4.
I fucking should have taken it out.
The one behind you steps down from the plinth and it's going to take 2 swings at you, Nicole.
That's fucking rude.
Not Nicole. Tove, thank you.
Tove.
Tove! 16 and 17.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
What do you mean I didn't know? We're at level 3. What do you think I am?
In total, 11 points of bludgeoning damage. As it comes up behind you, you're so focused you don't notice it coming. And the next thing you know, you hear the glass shifting shape, but you don't get to react in time as it connects with your side just underneath the rib cage. And as that gets you like slightly hunched over it and swings round and smacks you on the back of the head.
Oh. What an asshole. I'm just a little lady.
Okay.
Commenting online.
Mars.
I think I want to move closer to her. Is that going to give me an opportunity attack? Then?
Yes, it will. He'll have one melee attack at you.
Okay.
Even though he's facing the line.
Doesn't matter. He gets
Oh,
one.
fair enough.
You can still do it. It's just he gets one swing.
I'm good. I'm going to attack this one, but I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on this one.
Is it an attack or a saving throw one?
It's a saving throw.
Okay.
Make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. What time of damage is it and stuff?
Takes psychic damage and must immediately use a reaction if it has one.
Okay. So I rolled a natural one on the saving throw.
Okay.
Does nothing.
That's not fumble, is it?
Ah, there's nothing.
Psychic
Sorry,
doesn't
Bestie.
appear to...
That's alright! Thank you! I was going to come towards you anyway, so...
It's not going great for you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
as a bard, I'm not really helpful here.
You're singing to machines.
Natural one on the saving throw. That dice will go back into the box.
Basically, as soon as you get a bad roll, just change dice. Different dice.
I had many, yes. So, why is this playing up on the map? Okay. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
My only bonus action I have is healing, and everyone's fine at the moment.
Okay. So now that cage. And... No, it's stupid. It's going to try and get you again.
Woo!
Roll a dex or strength saving throw, please.
23.
Once again, the chains come clanging and they swing more wildly this time, but it's not able to get hold of you. I was just thought I'll have a look how intelligent it is to see whether it will change target. No. No.
Good.
So the
He's trying
cage.
to go for the biggest guy, trying to, like, I guess, get it inside its cage so he can trap
Yeah.
it. Not gonna work, is it?
It's just flailing, and you can hear it and see it, but it's flailing wildly at this point, like a metal wacky wing inflatable arm tube man.
Yeah.
Right. Oh no, it's your turn.
Yes?
The cage before you by accident, so just take your turn
It's
now.
fine.
I won't do it. Oh boy,
I'm going to shout out, Auslag! And here she comes.
Auslag!
Auslag.
So you watch that. Auslag comes out. Your thing? Is it on the armband like we
I
discussed?
think so, yeah.
So you notice there's an armband which glows with green energy as this is called out, and then as it's done, you see just materialises is a small. We didn't bother buying. There wasn't a small dragon, unfortunately, in the Zodiac one. A small.
She's small to me.
Well, I know, but that's a medium size. I'm just being technical. A small green dragon appears next to Tove.
Yeah. Oh. She's gonna do something.
Cool.
That was my action. But she gets her own initiative.
She does. She goes just after you though, so you can just take her turn now.
Okay.
I can't be dealing with writing in a new initiative. She can follow you.
She's gonna attack. Bite.
Bite.
Yes. Wait. 18.
Just hits.
Yeah.
So the little green dragon looking up at this fairly large thing just hops up and shatters a load of glass around the leg.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Uh.
Session 1, everybody. We're all learning.
Oh yeah, it's always the square one. 4.
4 points of damage. Is that just the one attack?
Yeah, I think so.
Check. I think that too. I can do one.
She can do bite and she can do diffuse strike. That's it.
Oh, that's a reaction.
Yeah,
So someone.
yeah.
Okay, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. That was just me double
That's
checking
fun.
new things. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
No, because I have my bow out right now.
Okay.
Don't I?
Yes.
Yeah, so no.
Alright. And the cage went out on Arthas.
So I have pack tactics. So I get advantage on attack rolls if one
Yes.
attacking. Yeah. So I'm.
Tactics.
And you have body inspiration, so.
Probably going to hit.
Yeah.
Well, no, they've got quite high AC.
So
you know now what the
bite,
AC is, though.
Bite +5 to hit. 1d8 piercing damage. So I need to wear.
Alright.
So I have
You get advantage on the 2 hit.
I would take that bardic inspiration if I were you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Do it. Roll what,
A
D6?
D6 and add it to the total.
D6. So 5 add 5, so 10.
No, you take the higher of those
9.
two.
Oh, advantage, yeah, sorry. 10, 15.
15
Oh,
doesn't
what?
hit.
Hang on. Wait, +5 and 4 is 18.
And you have a mode of potential, so you could use it.
Matt, it's a 9, not 6. So it's 9 plus 4 is 13, plus 5 is 18.
18.
So it
Yeah.
just hits.
There you go.
Okay. I can't read numbers apparently.
Bad
It's
math.
alright.
So
Bad
one-
math to be the death of us.
Yeah. So 1d8
So
plus.
if you wanted to, you have a mode of potential. To target each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it must succeed on a con saving throw or take thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the bardic inspiration die. So you can
And
use
you rolled a
So
what,
4.
4. That's worth
So
doing.
4, yeah.
I think Thunder's going to be
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
good against them.
That's my theory
So,
as well.
yeah. They need a what save?
A con save.
So, should we do my damage?
As damage then
first?
plus a con save.
Uh,
8. Nice.
that's d10, not d8.
Oh, okay,
Try again.
never mind.
Yep, that's fine.
11!
11 points of.
Piercing damage.
And then 4 thunder, yeah?
And then
Well, let's do a
well, you've got your
save.
saving throw.
You got to do a con save against it.
Con save. Oh, that's quite high. Do I take half regardless?
No.
18?
Yeah, you succeeded.
Okay, so you watch as the lion jumps up and bites, and there's this unnaturally loud as the fangs connect. A good amount of damage rips in. It was 11, wasn't it? And this time, as you pull away, the glass isn't repairing itself properly. It shifts glass around, but there's patches and holes that haven't been able to replenish themselves.
I wish I'd got him strike.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Don't need to heal myself yet.
Top of the round, reactions back. Vaakah.
Still dealing with Cage, so it'll be another sort of quarter staff attack to start with. Crit.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
So remember on a crit here, so you get
So
1
full
maximum
damage.
damage. So
So it's a d6 plus 3, so that's 9 for the quarter staff, right? It's 1d6 plus 3.
yeah, so 9. Do you
9
get 9
plus-
plus a d6?
Do I get the plus 3 again or not?
No, you only get the plus 3 once.
So 12.
12 points. So okay, wow.
Wait, okay.
With this strike, you actually rip through, and shards of metal splinter away. And as you come through, some of those bits just drop off on the floor. Some of the chains are now not. It's still attached, and it's still slinking around there, but it's not looking great.
Well, I still have my unarmed strike, so again, I like the idea of hitting with my foot again, just sort of round again. So that is... fumbled that one. Fumbled
A
that
natural 1 in combat.
From a crit to a natural
table,
one on the...
fumble table. So everybody watching, we have a fumble table for natural 1s. These apply to players and key bad guys. So not everyone, but if there's an important, if there's a leader. All right, melee with weapon, melee unarmed or natural weapons. Can you roll me a D100, please?
100, let's go. That is a 97.
Everybody likes the high ones.
I don't.
All right. So you come across with the first, and as
Hey,
it
don't
does
show
that-
it to us.
Oh, don't worry, I'm assuming I'm doing any of those. They're too small. And then as it goes down to try and gather up its chains, you look to try and stamp on it. So forget. Unfortunately, you misjudge and you twist your ankle. Roll damage as if you had connected and put it onto yourself.
So it's a D4 plus 3, so that's fine. That is 2, so 5 damage.
Yep.
Fine.
So you just watch and you ah!
Happens to the best of us.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
Yeah, from a crit to a critical fail.
Anything else?
I'm hardly going to walk away from that, am I? So my ego's too bruised, I've got to finish this thing off.
You just kind of hop around and do that manny thing and you stub your toe. Like, yeah, I'm alright. Yeah. Okay. It's now the Golems are going to go. That dragon really hurt.
Good.
So it's taking its first swing at least at the dragon. That one hit.
Okay.
I'm assuming 6 doesn't hit.
No.
It's going to go at them again. 22 will hit though, won't it?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, 3 points of bludgeoning damage. As the dragon manages to duck under the first swing that comes across. Unfortunately, as it ducks down, the golem's foot comes up and connects with the bottom of the chin. And to deal the damage. Over there, yeah, it's really going to be focused on what it considers the biggest threat, which is...
Not me. Unfortunately.
Correct.
The thing that came up looked straight at it and went, "Ooh, I'm pretty."
So, into the lion, we have a 11 and a 20. Was it 12, wasn't it?
12, yeah.
Damn it, just one hit then. Oh, that one's a bit better. 7 points of damage. As, again, this first swing comes in, you manage to bat it away with a paw. But given you're sizing up with you, it just comes in with its head and nuts you square on in between the eyes.
Just a slight whine of.
No. Stop this.
Sorry. Actually, no. It would have gone to you because
Big ass lion.
you're the biggest threat on the field right now. So the third one, you hear, and you hear it coming down there, and it's it, and it's going to take 2 swings at the lion. Yeah, they hit 15 and 20.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, as it comes in this time, you're just recovering from the headbutt you've taken, and all of a sudden you feel a knee coming to the side of your rib cage. And as you bend over, then you feel an elbow come down in the middle of your back, and it cracks and you take 12 points of damage.
Ow.
I am still alive.
Okay. That's the end of their turn. Mars.
Okay. I'm...
Oh, that's a bit loud.
Mars is going to shoot her shot bow at the cage.
It's mine.
I think it'd be really funny if I get the final shot on it after doing no damage.
Okay. Sorry, I was just suggesting the
I'll
bow there.
remember this.
What are you doing?
I'm going to shoot my short bow at this thing.
Okay, you have disadvantage because you are in melee range with an enemy.
That's fine.
Hey.
I'll have Bardic Inspiration. I'll just
We'll roll with disadvantage and you can see...
see what happens. I got a nat 20 and a 4.
So, do you want me to tell... Well, you can add your modifiers too, or do you want to roll the Bardic Inspiration? Or do you think it's too far away?
It would be a 9 total for the 4. In the Bardic Inspiration, adding a 6.
Up to 6, yeah. I think I hit it with a 14, but I don't know what the AC is.
It's less than 14.
It's less than 14, but how much less?
Try it. Whatever.
1. So 10.
I got a 10. Does it hit?
No, it does not. You fire off your bow. Unfortunately, with the amount of damage it's taken, it's hard to find a surface of purchase on it. Just goes sticks into the wall the other side.
Glare over.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna heal Vaakah with where did it go?
Healing word?
Well, you've already taken 5 damage. okay, but
Healing word.
Heal the big ass lion.
is your little apology for trying
Yeah.
to
You're on hit points. You can change again.
You have like reserve
I
of
can
hit
do it
points,
twice.
exactly.
A creature of your choice you can see within range is 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier. So it's, yeah,
Well, let's see what. Roll it.
3 with my spellcasting modifier. Is it, that's my
Yours,
wisdom.
it was 5. You got 20 and start with on your charisma, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
So
So,
I'm going up. I can go max basically.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Well, at least you did
Still going
something.
to still want to.
I,
Mars not having the best fight right now, does then turn and you see Vaakah become refreshed.
your ankle doesn't hurt anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
You hear the crack
Yeah.
as it kind of all pops back into place. You're like, oh, it's nice. Okay. Tove,
Yeah.
you.
I'm putting that bow and arrow back of my back.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Did I take my dagger?
Yeah, that's fine. You stab him.
Yeah.
Roll to stab.
No. 15.
Does not. Yeah, it doesn't hit. Damn it! I answered before you could use your inspiration.
You dickhead.
So nice to be verbally abused, by the way.
But I hit the creature, no?
No, you missed.
I didn't even get a stabby at all?
No.
Oh, it's fucking
When it says
good.
hit for your thing.
Well, you know. It could have just deflected or something. Anyway. So now it's Outlog's turn, yeah?
Yes.
She's gonna fucking bite him.
Okay.
No, she's not.
You, unfortunately, you stab in and just glides off the side. You don't get the right purchase on it. And Auslag also tries to bite in, but unfortunately the golem slides out the way.
Slippery bastard.
Anything else? You still got
No.
a bonus? No? Okay.
No.
Alright. The now mutilated cage is coming again! Because it doesn't know any better.
Big 15 on this one.
Yeah, it's even easier this time. In fact, it's the point you're like, you see it coming and you're almost like, really? Just watch them go past and it's not really a thing. This thing's done nothing.
It's not even a fun
Right.
fight for me anymore.
It's alright. The cage is my Mars. Right.
That's fair.
Arthas,
I bite again
you go for bite.
on the same.
Yep.
Yeah. 19 plus
Plus
everything
things.
else.
Yeah,
So,
that will definitely hit.
D8. Oh my god, which one? No, that's above.
It's the
Diamond.
weaker one you're
I
attacking.
always get it wrong.
Oh my word, which one's D8?
That one right there.
That one. Yeah. Oh my word.
It's 2 pyramids stacked together.
5 plus 3, so 8.
8.
Not bad.
Yeah, this time again you shatter so much more away from it that the arm that you've let up a bit and just falls to the ground and isn't able to reattach and reform itself.
As a bonus action, I'm going to do my... What is it?
You're
I
gonna
can spend do a spell slot to gain 1d8 of health.
Cool. So I just need a sweetie for anybody want a sweet?
So I'll do it at first level.
No.
Okay.
I'll just do it at first level so I gain 3 points out.
Cool. Right, that's all your stuff, isn't it?
Yes.
And top of the round reactions back to Vaakah.
Alright, let's deal with this thing. A 15.
That hits.
And then
Does that actually work for temporary hit points or no? With,
No. Temporary hit points once gone can't come back.
so even when shifted as lion.
Oh, you heal your lion hit points. That's
Okay.
what that whole thing's for.
Okay.
To keep you, use a spell slot to keep you in that wild shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I put that on here? Need to.
You have new temporary hit points, so you're. Yeah.
that is 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then using my foot that's no longer hurting too bad. I don't think an 11's going to work, is it? On this one?
An 11 just misses.
Oh man. Damn.
Oh, the
I couldn't
bird
use the
cage?
bloody. Yeah.
So
It's my
you,
bardic inspiration didn't.
Yeah.
you flick round and you connect with another chain and shear it off, and you try and kick with the now rejuvenated foot, but the cage sort of squishes itself as your foot glides over the top and it comes back up.
He's learning.
Not much. He's not learned to hit yet, has he?
Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Golems. The one that's facing both of you, because you both missed last time, it's going to take one shot at each of you.
Are you
so-
talking to me?
Yeah. So, Tove,
Tove.
first one at you. That's going to be 19. I take it fuck off means it hits. That's 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it comes crushing down, and you try and fend it off, like to see if you can deflect it with your dagger, but it just powers you, knocks you backwards. It's then going to just move around and swing the same club towards Oslog. Auslog, I need to write it down. 10.
No.
And Auslog is able to duck underneath the wagon. How do you spell Auslog?
A-U-S-L-A-G.
We'll have to add Auslog into some AIR to get in his own slide.
Her.
Her.
Thank you.
Sorry. Alright. That's that one. And these two, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be end of the line, but we're going to do something a little bit different.
Oh boy.
Fantastic.
That can only go well for us.
Yeah.
The one that's at the back here is going to try and grapple you.
Okay.
Roll a strength or dexterity saving throw.
It's better.
Choose dexterity.
Dexterity, yeah. Definitely. 15.
15?
Yeah.
You are grappled as this
No.
massive creature comes around with a 17 and just clamps over your back. That means the other one going to get its 2 attacks at you with advantage. First one's 20, and the second one is 18. Not natural 20.
Okay.
And in total, as you now restrained and paws lifted up, it just comes in with its one arm and goes into the chest underneath the paws, doing 12 points of
How
damage.
much does the first attack do?
The first attack was 8.
That makes me shift back into human form, so will I still be grappled?
Yes.
Okay.
You're smaller now.
And you
I don't
take
slip out.
overflow damage,
Yeah.
and so we need to switch back to
Yes.
person who's still restrained. If you're... He'll just slide
Did you say 12?
Yeah. 12 total, so overflow damage goes into your human. Anything else? No, there's me. Why am I saying that? Brain, come on. Alright, yeah, that's the end of the golem's turns.
Oh, you got that ring on very quickly.
Mars. Come on, Mars!
Taking the
I can-
Come on, Mars, you can do something! I believe.
These creatures are specifically designed to basically be invulnerable to bards.
There's the constructs.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna try to shoot it with my short bow. Shoot the one that's grappling them.
Okay. Disadvantage because you are engaged in combat.
That's fine. I got a 14 and a 20 plus 5, so 19 is my lowest.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Yep. Roll damage.
Finally.
That one hasn't been hit.
I'm doing it in the thingy. I've done 7 damage.
Woo! Mars gives up on trying to hit the bird cage
Yeah.
and pulls a short bow back and fires off an arrow, which pierces a hole and comes clean through out the other side. You're hearing ting tings. The glass gets broken on the way through.
Good. I don't have any other bonus actions yet, so
Okay. Tove.
did this one that's grappling him?
Mhm.
Does he have to roll anything?
Nope.
Have to get shot while grappling something?
Nope.
Unfortunate. Sorry.
You
I
tried.
need to hit this son of a bitch. I'm gonna try to step.
Remember, you've got inspiration. If you
It's like you're gonna be
feel like
stood
you're
next
missing.
to
You know
one,
the ace is
trying to
80.
shoot things and missing. You can beat the shit out of it. They're just too tight.
Well, that.
I'm just,
Why are you giving me the
We're
finger?
having 3 different encounters in this.
Okay. So natural 20. So your ensnaring strike hits.
I get 7, and I get my ensnaring strike.
So what does ensnaring strike do?
1 second, please.
Natural 20 for Nicole.
Should I have been doing con saves this whole time?
When you've taken damage, yeah. But my fault for not calling it out.
That's
So
fine.
put a concentration marker onto Nicole.
The
please.
next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact, and the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vines till the spell ends.
21?
Are you large or larger?
Yes.
Just ignore that then.
I rolled a 21 on this.
Uh,
Anyway, so.
see? They have advantage.
Okay.
So they don't get my vines?
No.
Damn.
So it's 11 points.
No.
No.
I get 7 already.
Yeah, plus the 4 from the dice.
Oh, I don't get an extra 3.
No. You only get
Fine.
3 ones. So it's 11 points of damage.
Yes, I hit him. Also, obviously,
It's going to use the reaction.
yeah, but then she still gets her action, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Reaction is not their turn yet. It's still your turn. So you guys look
Yeah!
up. Well, don't you have to roll a hit as part of the reaction?
When a creature within 30 feet if it hits with a weapon attack, the Drake can use its reaction to add 1d6 poison to the attack's damage.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's poison damage.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
I just
Cool.
realized that
Doesn't do anything.
Well, I tried to remember
You guys
what my
do-
things were.
You, that's right, poison just doesn't work against them. Stained glass can't be poisoned, as it turns out. You guys look on and you see that a mighty smash comes in from the small dagger, cleaving a hole into the midsection of this stained glass golem. And then you just see poison dripping from the small drake's mouth. Unfortunately, as it comes in and swipes across of it, it doesn't seem to do anything, it just sort of runs off the side. But it is now
Her turn.
Oslog's turn.
No. It's a 14 weapon.
Slightly distracted by the poison, and Miff that over aggressively goes in and just wildly misses to the side. It's now. It's the cage!
Here we go.
Strength or dex saving throw, please. It's too stupid to change targets.
A 7.
Idiots! We'll have to read the rest of this now.
I didn't expect this would ever happen.
The cage and I have now done the same thing in this battle.
Yeah. You failed for so long and finally landed 1 hit.
You lean out the way, but then all of a sudden you realise you missed one of the chains coming in that wraps around your legs in midsection and pulls you in. As it drags you in, you are fully restrained and blinded.
Oh.
As it drags you in, some of the cage starts to clamp around your throat and it starts to choke you.
But this counts as grapple then rather than restraint.
No, you are restrained and blinded.
Oh, there is a restraint one.
Yep.
So what's the difference between restrained and grappled?
Hold on.
Your speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against a creature have advantage.
Against me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Creature has disadvantage on dex saving throws. Unfortunate.
Okay.
Whereas grappled, you don't have disadvantage. You just are incapacitated.
Yeah, you just can't move. So, and
I'm still going to fight it. It's done as anything. I don't need to see to know it's around me.
yeah, it's choking you. You're fairly aware it's there.
Yeah,
But you have disadvantage if you try to attack it.
it's fine.
So, everybody's wearing a band, you just hear this, and you hear come from your Goliath companion, who is now dragged into the body of this thing that is trying to squeeze the life out of it. And you'd swear it looks pleased with itself. Arthas, you are being held on, and
So I can't take actions or...
you can. You're just being held on to. You can't move. So you're grappled. Your speed becomes 0. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated or the creature is removed from the reach of the grappler. You can use your action to try and break free
Yeah.
or do competing rolls.
Yeah.
If you were to wild shape back into a bigger creature,
And
I would roll a check to see whether I held on to you.
That's what I was thinking. Before, I basically grunt to Mars, can you back up a little bit? And then shapeshift into a tiger. Don't have a tiger thing, so it's going to be a lie.
Okay, that's fine. So you get pushed sideways into this space here,
Whee!
and we have a very lionish looking tiger on the field. And
Tiger thing.
as it comes out, and I will roll. What I'll do is I'll roll a strength ability check against your spell save DC.
Okay.
Feels okay. There's no. This
There's
isn't.
no DC 14.
This isn't official.
14.
Technically, I should just be able to hold on to you, but it makes no sense. Getting smaller, you can adjust easier than something suddenly gets bigger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it holds on to you still.
Alright. It's now just a
You can still
tiger.
attack. You can still attack. You don't have disadvantage on your attacks. You just can't move anywhere. And you can still attack the other one just as well because they're
I'm
all
just flaming.
close together. Well, it's on you trying to get you. So yeah.
Okay, so I need to figure out my health in a second. Okay. I'm going to bite again, and tigers hit harder than lions. That makes sense.
I imagine the lion's beefier in terms of hit points.
No, tiger is.
Oh really?
Lion has pack tactics. Where
Ah,
so
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
trade-off. But she's... Well, I don't have pack tactics anymore, so I don't have advantage. So... 14, add 5, 19.
Hits.
Nice.
1d10.
You're going for the
For this one.
heavily
the one I've
damaged
been,
one.
Yeah, the one I've been smacking. 3, so 6.
6.
Yeah.
You dive in and crunch in hard, and you connect with the arm that's remaining card, and that drops off. And as you look, you see this thing is desperately trying to use its glass to reform its shape, and it can't. But it is somehow barely holding on. One hit point. Classic stuff right there. Anything else?
You get a second attack.
No, I don't think...
And the wild check was your bonus action, wasn't it?
Yeah, so bonus action to do that.
Yep.
No, so I can't.
Okay.
That's fine.
Top it around, everybody gets their reactions back. Vaakah, you take damage at the start of your turn.
Oh boy. Oh, how hard could it be? It seems like nothing left of it.
You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as it crunches in and
Jesus
squeezes in.
Oh,
How are
I
you
mean, to be
feeling?
fair, he's a Goliath in a
Okay.
fairly smallish bird
yeah,
cage.
but bird cage is like scraps at this
You
point.
can roll a hit, but it's disadvantage.
I'm gonna give it a go. Okay.
You're the only one.
There's not gonna be any point
Before
in
you,
adding my bardic
I was
inspiration.
thinking bardic inspiration.
No, not on a 2.
You have a mode of potential as well. Do you remember what that does?
Does that do the damage
The
regardless?
target each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet must succeed on a con saving throw or take thunder damage equal to the roll. On a
Yeah, go on. I'll do that. So I won't land the hit, but I will roll the bardic inspiration to try and do the moat potential with the thunder damage to it.
So you,
Was
then,
that-
If that's,
Wait,
then you
do I have to? I don't have to have hit to do that. Do
no.
Okay.
Then you
So
need
it'll
to
need
roll
a-
like con saving throw. No, you don't do anything.
Con save, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I have to roll my bardic inspiration to get out how much damage it's doing.
Oh yeah.
18.
Unfortunately, they hit. But it doesn't hit.
Sorry.
How disappointing.
You can roll a con save as well, though. Please.
God, okay.
Because
my con. Okay.
There is damage transfer when a creature is grappled. A 1.
Yeah.
So, you
oh god.
roll... What was you rolling on the dice?
On the bardic inspiration,
Yeah.
3.
So you would only going to take 1. So half would have gone to the guy,
then
and
round
half
down.
to you. But I've passed. You failed, so you're the only one that takes 1 point of damage. So you channel that in, and it just kind of... It's a really loud bang in your ear. Cage seems unbothered.
I do still have my bonus action, so I
Yes,
might
you
try
do.
with that and just see if I can do anything. I can roll. That's 6, isn't it? Plus 5 is 11, so no, that's not good.
Just misses, I'm afraid.
Should have done a bardic for that one. Oh well.
Okay.
Disappointing.
And that's it, yeah?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you just see a lot of squirming around and a loud noise and a going, trying to get out and struggling as it stands. Right, it's the golems.
Oh boy.
All right.
So I have to worry about them right now. Just have our own internal trouble with the bird cage.
We're all having like 3 separate interactions right now, I think.
What I find quite funny is that from the view of the phone, I'm invisible. You can't see me behind any of this.
Incendiary Strike's gone now, so you're not concentrating on anything anymore. However, you're the one that hit it last time, so you're getting both the attacks this time.
No, probably down.
One of them's a 7, the other one's a 19.
Yeah, one of them hits.
3 points of
Oh
damage.
no!
I rolled a 1.
We'll just turn them slightly so
Oh yeah, go for it, sorry.
so the camera can try to see that. I don't know if that's helpful.
So
No.
it comes in and you duck under the first one and the second swing back just clips you. It stings. Are you looking bloody?
I have 5.
You're looking very bloody
Yeah.
at this point, so that's fairly clear to... And when it comes to that stuff, don't share how many hit points you're on, but the general rule is if you're below half
Sorry.
health. That's fine. I don't mind. Session 1, we're all learning. But it's like, as you get to half hit points, you're technically bloody, so you can describe how damaged you appear.
I got
So-
beat up.
So right now, Tove is looking shit, I think is the technical term.
How's the dragon looking?
Fine.
Fine.
Okay.
Right.
That's the most important.
Yeah, gotta check these
She has
things.
a higher armor class than me.
The first... well, he's a dragon, to be fair.
Yeah.
Right.
Scales.
You're going to get attacked twice at advantage by the one in the corner.
Yeah.
And it's got no arms, so it's going to kick you.
It's me, yeah.
Yep.
It's still 12.
Is it still 12? Okay, I just hit with the first one. And the second attack, unnatural 20, so yeah. It's only 7 points of bludgeoning damage as I rolled really freaking low again. As he just comes in with his foot, it's seemingly losing balance as it tries to kick at you, so it doesn't hit as hard. Like you're starting to brace yourself, but it doesn't properly connect.
As best a tiger can brace.
Yeah. The other one is because they're holding on to you, they're not going to get advantage. But as it's gripping you, it's going to try and nut you in the back of the head twice. 10 will miss, but the unnatural 20 will hit, and that's 7 points of damage. The first one sort of hits your main, and you feel it, but it doesn't really hurt. But the second one cracks you right in that bit, right, the back of the head, where it's just a little soft. Yeah, it really gets you right there and rings through your ears as it does. Right, that's the end of them. Mars.
Okay, I'm now in melee range of the cage.
Oh, yep.
I'm gonna try stab it.
Roll a hit.
7.
7 plus
Oh, I
5.
thought it was a 1 for a second. Got nervous.
What's 7 plus 5? Oh my god.
12.
12. I hit. Do I hit it?
Yeah.
No. Oh, wait, no, yeah, the
Well,
cage.
it's a
Cage.
The cage. Sorry, yes, you just hit. That is its AC. You don't need to roll damage. You see the choking Goliath. What is it? You're using a short sword or a dagger? Or?
I'm a dagger.
You're a dagger. You see him coming in there. You spot a loose rivet around the bit of the cage that's clasping around Vaakah's throat, and you get the dagger in there and just pull it apart. And as you do so, the cage just shatters and falls to pieces on the floor.
You okay, buddy?
I'm still going to remember this. Both in positive and negative ways. I worked so hard to try and defeat this thing.
Well, after your start, you pick up
Can
the
I
first
just-
kill of the campaign.
If she'd missed that, would she have accidentally stabbed him?
Probably.
being inside him.
I'm no longer restrained. Am I still blinded or anything?
Nope, you're good. Your throat hurts,
And
but
that's
you're
now gone.
and that's now gone. But you're free. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I don't have any more bonus actions to do right now.
Okay. Tove,
I gotta fucking heal myself.
go for it.
Cure wounds. Oh no, that's not a D8.
Decent roll.
7.
7 points of healing. You just see bloody and just wipe the blood from the face,
That's right.
and just a shimmer
comes out from that patch on the shoulder across her body.
Because I don't have both weapons out, can I not do 2-weapon fighting as a bonus action?
You can take your second weapon out as a free action. I'll allow you to do the offhand stab.
Thanks.
Do you get to add your modifier? You don't, do you? Or do you?
I don't know.
2-weapon fight. Can I just have a quick look? Sorry.
I also have 2-weapon fighting, but I'm not sure how to do that. I think I just have 2 daggers.
Oh no, you can't because you didn't do the attack action.
Oh, fine, fair enough.
So you
I got nothing there.
need to take the feat to add the modifier. So you get to do the attack and you do the weapon damage but not the modifier.
I'll slog then, yeah?
Auslag.
She can only do one thing, friends, okay?
Just gonna bite.
She's gonna bite.
She's doing great.
She is doing great. I'm so proud of her. 21.
That hits.
Yay! Square. 8.
Oh!
Piercing.
So, seeing the damage you've taken this thing, Auslag, angry,
She's pissed.
hops up the body and goes
She's an angry little baby.
right in the neck, and a lump of the stainless steel falling in it as Auslag flips backwards. Can't fly just yet, but just sort of hovers and slows the fall back down to the ground a little bit, and you see this golem, and it's struggling to reform all its scars to back together now.
Very good.
Auslag.
Oh, all done.
Well done! They're dead.
Who's dead?
Cage.
Oh, fine.
Arthas.
How are all the golems looking?
Incredibly shit. Fairly shit. Absolutely fine.
And obviously holding me.
Yes.
And how's everyone else looking?
I think you're looking a bit rough.
I'm okay though.
You're looking rough.
But
You just healed yourself.
Yeah, everyone else I think is fine.
Got a
Okay.
bit of a boo-boo.
Okay.
Yeah, I have seen worse.
Got a little bruise, that's about it.
I will basically bite the one holding me then.
You're going for the one holding you, yeah? Okay.
If there's 2 next to that one.
Go for it.
Natural one.
Oh no! Fumble!
Fumble! Okay, roll D100s, please.
That's 10.
That one.
Fumble,
D10.
fumble, fumble, fumble.
5.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
What's my dex at 15 as a tiger?
+2.
Yeah. Oh, natural 20.
You start to slip, but you manage to recover yourself and do not fall prone.
Yay!
Yay.
What would falling prone even look like being...
And you grappled.
Yeah.
Limp.
Just limp in its arm.
On your back.
Just in a headlock, basically.
Like doing the cat trick to try and get the golem to give you a belly rub. Okay. Anything else you wish to do? You're still prone. You can stand yourself up. You know, you haven't used any movement, so you can still get yourself back up.
If I'm grappled, can I still?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not going to make any difference. You grapple and prone. It's advantage on melee attacks.
So I am prone even with the nat 20.
No, you're not prone.
No, okay,
Sorry.
okay.
Why did I? Oh.
So I'm basically just still being grappled.
You're still being grappled.
With
Maybe
bonus
helped
action.
to keep you upright slightly when you slipped.
I will do another spell slot. First level spell slot to heal 1d8 again.
Okay.
I think it's 1d8. 1d8, yeah. 2 pyramid spells. 4.
So you heal yourself up a little bit as
Yeah.
well. Okay, top of the round, everybody gets their reactions back, and Vaakah.
Right, I'm gonna head over to. I'm gonna jump on top of the table here. I'm gonna attempt to sort of wedge my quarterstaff in through the arm and just sort of rip it into pieces that way. That I know that I'm a bardic inspiration, so that's gonna be a 15, which isn't gonna hit.
Nope.
So I'm gonna attempt.
Because you said you were trying to go up and get it through the arm. It doesn't have any arms left.
I was gonna go through the whole arm.
Oh, the hole in the arm.
The whole arm. That's what I was going for. And I'm gonna do is then twist it out. So as I've missed that, I'm gonna go for like a sort of like diving my whole body at it like as an unarmed attack for a 20.
Yeah. So don't need to roll
I don't need to roll damage.
No.
I'm just going to sort of dive into it, knowing how weak it looks.
Yeah. So you see how ropey this is. You jump and slide across the table. You miss with your swing round with the staff, but you then spin on your back and have like a spin with both your feet, spin round and kick it and smash its torso in half, and it crumbles to the ground. And you say you're sliding like you did, so you end up there.
Yep, that's fine. I've still got some movement, so that was 5, 10, 15, 20, let's go 30, and put myself in position here, I
Oh my
think.
god, I can finally move without getting an opportunity attack.
Fortunately, you've been ignored most of the time.
Yeah, it's great.
Surrounded by a Goliath and a lion.
Yeah.
Small tiefling, not
Nice. Anything else?
No, that was my action and bonus. I'm all good, I think.
Okay. It's the Golem's turn. The dragon is getting targeted this time because it fucking nailed this guy last time. I got a 13 and a 14.
Nope. Aha! No.
He's very small and hoppity, and one swing jumps up over the top, and as it tries to do the other swing, the dragon slows its descent slightly and lands on top of the club and sticks its tongue out slightly before
That's
hopping
right.
off. Elslog. The other one is going to let you go,
Okay.
so you're no longer...
Oh no.
It's aiming at him twice
Oh
though.
no.
So,
You'll be fine.
my highest roll is 8.
No, that's not going to do anything.
No.
My AC is not even that high.
No, as it then it's going for the swing. Unfortunately, you are way too nimble and you just bob and weave out the way of the swings. Thanks to the fact that your ankle isn't sore anymore.
Yeah.
Mars.
Okay. I'm going to... I forgot I've got so many different kind of bonus actions. I'm gonna... short bow this one again.
Go for it.
Nope.
I got an 8.
You fire off the shot. Unfortunately, this one's pretty damaged now, and your bow actually goes all the way through without touching any glass.
Just like the cage.
The shot just... Yep.
Okay,
Go on.
and as a bonus action, I'm going to, I guess, pull up my pan flute and play some music and bardic inspiration again, because everyone's run out of bardic
To
inspiration.
who though? You can only pick one person. Each bardic inspiration is one person.
I'm gonna give it to Vaakah because he seems to be the focus of the attention right now.
Okay. So you have a D6 bardic inspiration.
Yep.
Tove.
Oh, it's my turn.
If I take one of your
Yeah.
dice, then I'll protect
You stabbing?
on mine.
Can I get out my axe so I have 2 weapons in my hands?
You may.
Thank you. Stab first. Come on, stabby. Oh, 18?
Just hits.
Yeah! Oh, 4.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to... Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 17.
Yeah, just misses.
I know.
A bit like the arrow shot that just went above your head. You get the stab in, and
Yeah.
as you swing round to glide the hand axe through,
Bing.
and it just swipes through a bit of missing glass. Unfortunately, you don't connect, but it's not looking very healthy.
But I looked really cool though, didn't
You
I?
did look
Alright.
very cool, didn't you?
That's important.
Okay.
Auslag, yeah?
Yep.
She to bite.
That wasn't a roll.
I know it
You
wasn't.
just sort of pushed it on the table.
Okay,
Oh,
how
I
about
should have
that?
taken it.
21?
That hits, yeah.
Woo! Yeah, 8.
Oh, so
8 points. Okay. How do you spell Auslock?
We already did that.
Was it A-U-S-L-A-G?
Yeah. There's a couple different ways to spell it, but that's what I'm going to use.
So, you connect a bit and miss. Auslog, once again, runs up. This time spins around the back of the head. Connects the bite with the back of the head, and the whole stained glass head falls off with the neck completely shattered.
Oh, she's doing so good. I'm so proud
It
of her.
shatters
She's doing
across the ground, and Auslag claims her first kill.
Oh yeah!
And Ursula then lands on the ground and looks up to you,
I hope I have a treat in my bag.
just looking for some praise and
Like a
stuff.
pumpkin.
Yeah.
Is her tail?
Did I do good,
Can
Mum?
she attack with her tail? Would you allow that or no?
We'll talk about it off stream.
Fine.
Well, thematically, yes, but you wouldn't be able to do a bite and tail. You could say you choose to attack with your tail, but it's going to do the same damage. So thematically, if you want to,
Yeah. Okay.
absolutely. There we go. That's the easiest way to do it.
There we go. That's it.
It would just do bludgeoning instead of piercing.
Fine.
All right. A very happy-looking little green dragon. Arthas,
Okay.
you are now free.
Yeah, so Arthas, with his background, has never really seen anything like these things before, and he's pretty used to having been grappled. So he basically backs up about 20 feet. So
Oh,
5,
opportunity.
10, 15, I know.
That's 15.
Yeah, so that's it. So it's
8 points of bludgeoning damage. As you try to get away, it comes around and clubs you over the back leg.
that's fine. And then he is going to pounce.
Oh shit! Okay.
So target moves at least 20 feet straight towards the creature, then hits with a claw attack on the same
Well,
time.
how much movement does the tiger have?
40 feet. So,
Holy shit! Okay.
yeah, I thought this through. And then pounce is back. So make a claw attack.
Look, this hits.
4 plus 9. The target must succeed. So, and then hits with a claw attack on the same. That target must succeed on a DC 13 saving throw or be knocked prone.
Does that only if it hits?
Doesn't say. So it just says, and then hits with a claw attack on the same turn. That target must succeed on a DC.
Yeah. So it only,
So only if it hits.
only if it hits.
Makes sense. Okay.
So you charge in and you just and whiff completely and just land. You try and style it out a little bit.
Just gives a little, very quiet little growl of, "Oops."
Because we're like, woof, woof, woof. Oh.
You saw this large beast thundering in, leap into the air, and completely whiff it.
Just completely miss. But I can still heal with
Yes, you can.
another. Oh. I'm not going to though. Actually.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to. I will save my spell slots, considering there's now only one left
Fair enough.
that we know of.
Okay.
Right.
top of the round. Everyone's reactions back. Vaakah.
Right, so let's still go for
So cool.
attack on it. That's going to be a 24.
Yep.
So D6 plus 3. That's going to be 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get an arm to strike it. That's going to be 18.
Just hits.
Yeah. And that's a D4 plus 3.
And you could use your potential to do thunder damage as well if you want to make them do con save.
I've already called what the attack was though.
Yeah, it's too
Okay.
late.
So that's going to be 4 more points of damage.
Okay, you. This time, this one coming, you connect into the ribcage area, and some glass shatters out, and you manage to follow it up with a jab in just below that, and break away more of the glass.
Sweet.
It's now its turn. It doesn't know. It's going for you. It figures the tiger can't hit him, so it's fine.
Wow.
A 21 and a 10.
21 will hit, 10 won't.
Oh, I figured that.
Oh, still going.
It landed in the bowl. It was quite impressive, actually. That bounced everywhere. Oh, I preferred the bowl roll. 4 points of bludgeoning damage. It comes in with the first swing, and where you damaged it, it sort of cracks and gives way, so the swing drops a bit, but it adjusts on the second attack and jabs you on your ribs.
So I'm looking a little bloody.
Lars.
Well, I'm going to go towards Tove. Right here. Hey. Hey, bestie.
Put you in, are you in a square?
Yeah, there you go.
That's fine. And you need to be in the square as well.
So I'm going to do a short bow hit on this guy. 17 plus 5, I assume that hits.
That hits!
Nice.
8 damage.
8 damage. Nice. Your bow comes in and connects, and you actually strike into the opposite side on the rib cage. And with that, it actually starts to like shorten as there's not enough holding its torso together. It starts to reconnect itself, but as you do, you realise that one of the arms has just disappeared as the glass has had to then move from that position in its form to then reconstruct the body so it can hold itself upright.
That's inconvenient. Then as a bonus action, I'm going to heal Tove. So you're looking bloodied, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm at like half-ish.
Okay, 1d4. Do 8 heals.
Woo! Nice.
I feel useful.
Now, Tove,
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
you've suddenly pulled it back from the start. You got both your weapons out, so
Yes,
you wouldn't
I
be able
do.
to get your bow out without wasting your action, essentially.
It's fine. Can I try to be really cool and like yeet my axe at it?
Sure, you just make the same attack throw, and you're in close enough.
Cool. What is it?
Not enough.
No. God damn it.
You do yeet your yaks, yeet your yaks?
Yeet-
Yeet your axe at the golem, but it goes past where the arm was.
Oh.
And on the other side of it, you just out of the way as the axe kind of comes slams into the wall behind you.
Alright,
Some with
well,
a surprising amount of force.
Yeah.
can I go here? Can I stab you?
Yes, but this would be a bonus action stab, so you wouldn't get to add your dex modifier to the damage. So roll a hit and
Oh, let's see if I can hit him. It's not gonna help ourselves there, Robert. Nope. Okay,
it's a
bye.
3 again. Say rolls first. So you run in this time and you're slightly distracted by the miss for the action. I'm really a bit disappointed in yourself, and you don't really put the proper effort into the hit, unfortunately. You did not look cool.
Damn. That's all I care about.
Auslag?
Oh yeah. She's gonna come up here. Me. Come on, bitch. Yeah.
Auslag is killing it.
22.
Auslag hits, roll damage.
Woo! 7.
7.
Yeah.
You, as it runs in at speed and just dives in and spins round with the tail and shatters one of the legs off the bottom of this golem as it's standing there trying to now balance on one leg barely hanging on.
She's the star of the show here. I don't know
She's
what.
been pretty Anything else?
No.
Okay. Arthas.
He doesn't try back up again, he just bites the thing.
Roll it.
I'm going to go with this dice instead. 10, so 15.
Does not hit. And there's so much missing from it now, and the glass is constantly shifting to try and stabilise itself. You go for a bit that was there, and it's not by the time you reach there, and you crunch on thin air.
Oh, right then.
You take 1d4 emotional damage.
my pride.
Okay. Top of the round, everybody gets reactions back. It's Vaakah. You're up.
I'll go with a tried and true quarter-staff attack. 24.
Sure. Roll
Yep.
damage.
Oops. That is a 5.
How would you like to do this?
I think as it's shifting glass around, I'm going to find an opening sort of somewhere in its sort of rib cage or chest and jam my quarterstaff up to go like sort of up through the neck and the head,
Nice.
and sort of shatter out through the top of it.
Okay, so you see it distracted in dodging the last attack from the tiger. You see an opportunity. You use your stick to vault up slightly. You then press your foot off the glass on the remaining leg to get some momentum. Yourself and your quarterstaff now inside, and you just rip up and spin round. And as you spin around, cleaving it from, everybody sees the glass shatter around. And Vaakah in the middle. And just with the momentum carrying forward, you land through the other side next to Tove, quarterstaff in your hand, just shake the glass off your skin.
That was cool as shit.
Yeah. Okay, I think now's a good moment. Should we take a quick break in play?
Yeah.
Everybody can do this, and I can catch up on.
As the last golem crumbles away to the ground, do you immediately wild shape back, or do you stay as a
Stay wild shape.
stay as a
You never know.
As you look around and gather yourself a little bit, what you see in front of you, the creatures that have been destroyed. You said you wanted to pick up a bit of glass.
Oh yeah, she goes up to I think the one that initially she looked into and picks up a good chunk of glass, like it's about this big.
Yeah.
Because she looked really good in it.
As she goes to pick it up, can I just growl? As if to be like, don't even think about it.
And you do hear the lion growling slightly, but as you pick it up and you go to put it in your bag, it just puffs away.
It's devastating.
As the whole scenery that you've been in just shimmers away and gone, and you're in the middle of the open kind of stone, sandy floor, oval training arena. And you see dotted around the stand various clerics and watching on, and you catch out the corner of your eye Commander Willem Bryce with a fairly happy look on his face.
Okay, good.
And he just walks towards you.
As he applauds, I change back.
It would be awkward to talk to a tiger, probably.
Yeah.
Well done! Well done. Took you a little bit to realise that they were constructs.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, I'm sure you'll meet plenty of people without brains that psychic damage doesn't work on. Try to keep that in mind. You got hurt a little bit just trying to look flash. Otherwise, though, generally very solid. But you're better than to be caught by a fucking overambitious birdcage.
Well,
and I don't know which one of you's the adventurer and which one's the pet, but very good. Oh, you passed your fine smile, will you? Yeah. Right. You're going to be given an official mission. How well or what comes out of this will depend on whether or not you are officially inducted into the Order of the Guardians. Down in Mia Lapis, and that is the so in the wider mega city you have, because it's so big, it's like a think Attack on Titan. You have the main Citadel city, the Watchers Academy is just outside that, and down into the southeast you have Mia Lapis. Mia Lapis was set up and created to process rocks and ores and jewels from the original mine. The new mine is not on the same side of the city, but it's already built. They're not relocating the whole purpose of the place now, but that's its origins. There, because it's they have a warehouse which holds general storage and stuff for guilds or trades and things that come in and out of that particular gate with any of the nomadic tribes or other locals. But there is also a section for seized contraband that may be trying to get snuck in or out of the city. Okay? Willem proceeds. There's been a series of break-ins at the warehouse specifically targeting the contraband section. We need you to investigate it, find the person or the people responsible, and bring them back for questioning, if you can. You are permitted to use lethal force if necessary, but we prefer it if the ringleaders were brought in for questioning. From our academy stables, you'll be allowed to take horses and a special cart, which you can hold prisoners in, and take it down to completeness. There is a Finder Runerin, who's the trade guild rep who runs the trade running out the southeast gate. She is staying in me and Lapis while this is being investigated, and you can meet up with her at the tavern while you're there. Hold on, let me open up me and Lapis. There it is. Keyboard was literally on it. Load. The tavern. Yeah. The tavern's called the Gobble Inn. She's staying in there. Go up to the bar and ask for a name.
Flenny Hooligan? What's her name?
Finde Rungarin.
That's close.
Here. And he hands you a small pouch each containing 20 gold each. Make any preparations you wish, and then head down. You will each get 30 more gold on completion of the mission if successful. What?
Can I pick up my axe and my arrow that I shot?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
You're in close space, it's fine. Any questions?
So we're not getting a mission to go outside the walls?
Not yet.
How long until we get one of them?
Pass.
What's being stolen?
Contraband.
What kind of contraband?
Yeah.
I don't know. Finde will know the details.
Why don't you know?
It's not my fucking job. Alright? Thank you. Fucking kids these days.
Arthas grunts in agreement.
I imagine you and him get on pretty well.
So, he pauses and questions. So are we allowed to pass between over the wall now? Or?
Not until you get your Watchers Academy membership.
Okay. Arthas kind of sulks a little bit and backs away to retreat with the rest of the group.
Feel free to head into the city or anywhere you like to prepare. As always, there are beds and board here should you need or should you want to rest before you head down.
Arthas turns to basically just gestures and just, come on kids, and just walks off towards where he's gestured for the to rest.
It's nap time.
So this time of day, it's not. You can take a short rest if you want.
Yeah, just for a short rest.
Yeah. So.
Keep my wild shape back.
So post things does everybody wander off after him straight away, or do you want to ask any more questions of Willem?
I don't think he wants me to ask
I don't think he wants to talk to us.
This carriage that's been included, has it got manacles and things for?
Absolutely, it's
kitted out
the prisoner carriage. It's got enough space for 4 prisoners that would be seated and manacled in place in there. There are 2 sets of loose manacles in there as well, should you need. And also in the back, there's enough room for 2 of the adventurers to sit. So 2 can sit in the front and 2 can sit in the back. So it's not spacious by any means, but it is.
We're getting 2.
Your
or
dragon's
4.
only small. You could probably squeeze them to sit on the roof or something during transport. Okay.
If she wants to stay out.
Yeah.
We're getting 2 or 4 horses.
2, but 2 heavy horses to pull.
Clydesdale.
Yeah, 2 big old Clydesdale type horses.
Considering we have a Goliath, that's probably.
I was going to ask the exact same question.
Well, he is a Goliath, but he's not,
Huge.
Yeah, how tall is he?
it's not so much the height; it's the physicality.
Arthas
beefy.
is paused when he hears Goliath asking questions. Just obviously he starts walking off, but when he hears him asking about the course,
So he'd be he's a trained martial artist.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
Fairly lean.
lean
Yeah,
but
but
strong.
yeah.
Like there's no fat anywhere.
Yeah.
But not exceptionally bulky. Yeah. So if that's it, you can just process your short rest because you're doing it in a safe place.
Excuse me, how do I do that for me? Does it?
It will do it automatically.
I know, but does it do it any different than just because I'm an
Maybe.
Because you're what?
I'm an elf.
It's just the app or is it the
No,
site?
that's fine. It's the same thing.
Oh no. No, it has.
Just when it comes to a
That's
long
the-
rest, you don't
that's
need as
the-
much rest time.
sorry.
It makes
Thought
watches
I'd been on the app all the
easier
time.
because
So
you can
annoying.
just sleep for 4 hours
Mm.
and then do
Can I
the
look
other
at
half.
my
character?
something quick?
Literally just like,
Sure.
yeah.
That?
Click this little
Can everybody see okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Does it look okay on the screen, babe?
Short rest.
I think it
looks I think fine we on the just-
screen.
Take short rest.
We
right?
might, anything we might, in combat, we might need to put it back on.
It's fine.
How are we doing health
Sorry?
gains during short rests?
Sorry?
How are we doing health?
Is it maximum? Is it bard? Is it like our hit die? How are we doing that? I'll show you what,
What
I'm
do you mean?
seeing.
Oh, it depends how many hit die you want to spend. Do you know how that works?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so when you take a short rest, you can spend hit die to regain hit points. You get. Do you have Song of Rest yet?
Yes.
Okay, so on any short rest, you would get whatever your Song of Rest die is, which is a D6 at the moment, or D.
I can check. I don't remember. Where is it? I can't find it.
It's all
You
right.
can swipe right, by the way, to go to the next one as well. Keep going. And you can. There's your actions. Keep going.
Right, I can go into your character as well.
Yeah.
Sound gets a lot more part when you switch the cam setup. All right, thank you, Andrea. I will have a play with that next time. Or some of that will be because we've switched to calmer music. So if it's quieter, the sound gets a bit quieter, but we've switched to calmer music, so it's...
Song of Rest. It is 1d6.
Okay, so because of the bard, you get a d6
Mm-hmm.
once on the short rest. Your hit die are decided by your class. So yours is a d10, yours is a d8, I think. Yours is also a d8, and yours will be a d10.
D8.
Is it a d8?
D8.
as
It
well?
says D8 plus 2.
So you can roll one at a time, and with each d8 you can add your Constitution modifier, and you regain the hit points. And you regain a certain number of hit die at the end of a long rest.
Okay.
Wait, what does it say? My hit? Is it definitely a D8?
Yes,
Yeah.
Druid's a d8.
If you go back to the fireplace thing, it'll show you. Go to short rest. You can say 1d8 plus 2.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get one.
So you just take. So you have 3. Is that so? You have 3 hit die
It'll
per
automatically
long
do it for
rest.
you.
Is that right?
Per short.
No, you have 3 hit die available.
Okay.
You only gain half on a long rest back.
Okay.
So if you're a level 3, you
So I have 3.
you have 3. Yeah. You would only gain 2 back on a long rest. So if you use all 3, you only have 2 available for the next day.
Okay, makes sense.
But this app will do it automatically for you. So if you press take short rest, it'll just do what you need.
Did you need to heal at all? Or you right?
No.
Okay.
I'm near full health, so.
Nice.
Cool. All right. So, what is the plan then to prepare for this mission? You guys are in a room together, I'm presuming at this point. You've kind of rested a bit.
Sleeping
You've had a
together?
drink. No, not necessarily sleep. Maybe comfy chairs and just
Okay.
relaxing a bit. It's a short rest. It's only an hour. It's around just after midday at this point. You have your mission.
What do we have in my inventory?
Where is everything? Where are we in relation to the rest of the town where we were told to go? How far away is that?
It's only like a half-hour walk
Okay.
to the main city from the Watchers Academy.
Do we have things to capture people?
Yeah, we've got all the stuff we need.
Not like a cool net to throw on top of it?
We don't have that sort of cool stuff.
Okay. What if we need it?
Do you want to go shopping? Is that what you're saying?
Well, we should have asked the big baldy more questions.
It's not I'll be
Daddy
seeing
wanted
it
to
next
go, I'm afraid.
week. Yeah.
He needed a nap.
You are welcome to visit some of the patrons.
You want to go shopping?
Do you think we need things?
We might. I think I need
Possibly.
something other than a dagger, probably.
Just to quick pop into a shop.
You certainly can. So, you go into the city. There's various shops available for you. Are you wanting to go to a proper forge, or do you just want to go bits and pieces?
What time of day is it after we've had our short rest, by the way?
It's early afternoon.
Early afternoon, okay.
What
So-
season are we in?
Spring.
Thank you. I need to know how long the sun is up.
So the weather it's fairly cool. There's a nice gentle breeze. There's a few clouds in the sky, but it's a really pleasant, calm day. So in the Citadel City, you've been at the Watchers Academy, so you'll know there's shops and stuff, even if you've not been there. There's Hawk's Eye Weapons and Armour is the main forgery there. There's a potion shop called The Last Drop that you know of. There is a say most of you haven't been in here yet, but it's just a door. It doesn't appear to be a shop there. There's got a sign up of it that says Good as Blue, and you hear it's a magic shop, but it's just a door. There's no building behind it.
I'm going there.
There's Gown and Out, which is the men's and women's tailors. There's the casino. There's a general store called Phoenix Fabulous Things. There's a fortune teller called Delrain's Destinies. You've got, you know of the Arcane Institute there called Helm's Deep Learning Arcane Institute. Yes. There's also a gadget shop called Sprocket and Sea.
I think Mars just starts walking towards the fortune teller. If they follow, they follow.
Oh god. Played the other campaign for over a year and nobody went there.
Arthas is pretty keen to get on with the mission, so he just kind of follows along to see where she thinks she's going. Like, is this really what we need to be doing for this?
No one else is making any choices, so here we are.
So where was it? They said where was the guy said we needed to go to find the ringleaders down.
Mere Lapis. It's the best part of the day's travel.
Are we picking up the horses and stuff at the gates?
Watchers Academy.
The Watch Academy, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so you're starting to walk towards her, like trying to find this fortune teller shop. You wanted to find a net, or
Well, if it's going to be a day
Should we
travel,
go to
do
like
you
a
wanna
general
go
wares
overnight?
store and look for a...
Is it dangerous to travel overnight here?
and the wall's not particularly no.
Okay.
We can just go to Phoenix or whatever the guy's name was.
Yeah, so we go to
Phoenix Fabulous Things.
Just for like general goods and see if we can find some extra things that might help in, some extra rope and nets and things like that.
Booby
Just,
traps.
yeah, some hand
Snares.
grenades, those sort of things.
Wait, what?
Okay. So are you then...
Arthas agrees with that. How do you say your name again?
I'll
Vaakah.
grab
Vaakah.
Mars's
Yeah,
hand and start
Vaakah.
dragging the correct way.
Okay,
I
so
don't think she fights.
No.
Okay.
you make your way along a road and you come across a single-story wooden building. And looking at the outside, it's got a patchworky feel where things have been repaired, or nice things that are like, pretty pieces of wood, or there's two lanterns on the outside, and they're both different. Where this guy's just kind of like, oh, I like that one, and up it's gone. So it's got this really quirky sort of, like you see like a funky antique store type vibe to it. And you step inside and you see a male halfling. They're a little over 3 foot tall. They got light brown hair, but it's cut really short. Eyes, which are a nice hazily brown. A little bit of stubble, and he's in a nice crisp white shirt, but its sleeves are sort of rolled up. In a black waistcoat. nice smart trousers and a shiny pair of well-worn but clean shoes. And he turns around and goes, "Oh, hello there, the name's Finnick Flufffinger. Welcome to Finnick's Fabulous Things. How can I help you?"
Just absolute silence.
Don't all jump in at once, why don't you?
I think Mars walks in and she's like, "Hi,
Hello, sweetie. How the devil are you?
I'm all right."
Excellent. What brings you to my little store?
She looks at you guys like, "We're looking for stuff, things. What do you need?"
Well, I sell things. That's why it's called Finnick's Fabulous Things.
Arthas steps forward and says, "We've been sent to get information on a job from the academy by whatever the other guy's name was."
You have?
Don't think we've been sent here.
No,
to
you haven't.
Is that not? Oh, I thought.
Neolapis is the town you've got to go for. You're just going to
Okay.
need the
Got
shop.
travel.
But he's not like,
Arthas is like, "Oh, for God's sake! I thought we came in. We were
He's
gonna
going
get
a
on
little
mission."
senile, don't mind him.
oh, that's okay. I'm getting on a
Arthur
bit
step-
myself. I'm only 275.
Arthur steps back as he, assuming they'd come to speak to where they'd been sent, just of a look of, why are we shopping?
Early onset dementia.
I've got bits and bobs everywhere. Look around, or you can ask me, and I'll go find something for you.
I think we're just looking for some fairly basic items, just some extra lengths of rope, some nets, either cargo nets, ideally not fishing nets, something a bit more sturdy.
A snare.
Oh, yeah, hunting eye.
For
Yeah,
someone.
is Oslog with you? It's only small, so it can easily come with you.
How big is small?
Same size as the halfling.
Can she be on my back? Like
Yeah. She'd be like her.
Yeah.
He will look up and go, "Oh, what a pretty little thing!" And then
She likes that.
does she like snacks?
Yeah.
And he's kind of goes into his pocket and unwraps a bit of paper, a bit of it looks like jerky, and he's like, "I can't." And hands it to you. He can't reach to feed.
Yeah.
Says Traplight, "I won't ask what you're hunting. If I don't know,
We don't know
get in
either.
trouble."
So there we go.
Then we find the page with these kind of bits on. Aha! So, you're after a net. Right, let me get this straight before I come and go into it. You want a net? You want a snare?
Possibly. What is that cool thing with two rocks on the end and the straight in the middle? You whip it and it catches their
A
feet.
bolus.
Sure.
I think it's a
Do
bolus.
I have one of that?
Yeah.
Would anyone be proficient in it though?
But I would say a monk
Probably.
could probably use that.
I could probably improvise smaller weapons like that.
Yeah.
Like
you wouldn't necessarily add your modifier to it.
primitive-ish weapons like the staff and things I can throw. I'd be fairly good with.
Oh, no, you're
Not-
a monk,
not-
not a ninja.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I have got darts, which is like kind of like a kunai.
I
So
mean,
think that would-
theoretically, it's going to do the same thing as a neck, so I'd allow it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Oh, well, let's see what I've got for you there. And he disappears off the back, and you hear the occasional clang. How'd you fucking show? Push it there. And he's coming. About 10 minutes later, he comes back out, and he's like dragging this bag behind him. Right. Now here you've got your bog standard net, and he starts kind of like holding it up next. It's quite big and heavy for him, and you look at it. It's actually quite a nice one. It is a hunting trapping net, the kind of one that would be designed to drop down. That's actually room. But actually, it's not just rock or wood or anything. It's actually got the four corners have solid metal, and it's tied through and locked into that. So it's a really good quality hunting net. So they did have one with rocks, but 2 gold for the net. And he goes, "For you, my lady." And he pulls out a contraption set up from his thing, and it has wire.
Yeah.
It's gonna rot.
And it is. And he said, and he's like, and he pulls out a bit of paper and he passes you, and they're the instructions.
Yeah.
Just say you get 1 gold for this.
I don't know how to use it.
You got the instructions.
I know from my past. Would I know how to use it?
No, but you would.
Oh.
Arthur just steps forward, takes the instruction,
Yeah.
just goes. Looking at it, is it going to be useful? Does he think it's going to be useful for catching the people that we need to be catching? Is it like a good sign?
It might damage their
tripwire.
flesh plenty, but it will catch them.
He kind of grunts and says, and just gives the paper back.
And the bolus, he pulls out, and as he pulls this thing out, it's a weird, and then you suddenly realise that it looks like he's knocked this up in the back room. It's at the back there, and what they look like you've got there is some slightly larger versions of the things that were on the net you've bought, and he's jimmied it up with a length of rope himself, and what are the chances I having something like it? And he holds it forward for somebody if they want to have a look at it and check it out.
I'll reach out and grab. And just sort of feel the weight of the ends.
It's it's heavy. Like, if you threw it at someone and hit them, they'd be downed, and it would take them a moment to escape. And if you just swung it like a flail at someone, it would definitely hurt. And
Is it just one, or has he got a couple?
he's only got one of them. If you ask him, you can.
He can spend another 10 minutes to go get another one.
So he's got that one, but it's nicely made. You're telling it it's well put together.
Is 1 gold a lot?
That one's 2 gold.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Can we do a bundle deal?
I tell you what, I'll throw in another one of those if you take everything. 5 gold, 2 bonus, and that, and this.
Yeah. All right. Reasonable.
It'll be just a minute. The other ones. It's pretty deep in the back. And he goes off, and you hear kind of crashing and banging around, and a bit of a thud, and you hear, "Oh, shit!" And he comes out, and again, he's presented to you. A little bit of a scratch on the side of his head. There you go. 5 gold then.
Arthas leans forward just to check the quality of the second one.
It's good.
Still good, okay.
Still good.
He's committed.
I'll just place 5 gold on the counter.
It's a pleasure doing business with you. I'll see you again, especially that little cutie you got there. You're going to have a shock when you bring it back when it's grown. Okay, so that's Phoenix Fabulous Things done with, unless anybody else wants something from him.
No.
It quite hurts my throat doing that.
Can I have asked him to deliver it to the Watchers Academy so we'd have to lug the heavy... Would he have done
You're
that?
like as big as he is.
He doesn't have a delivery service. You're fine. You
Fair enough.
guys can carry it easily.
All right.
Is he,
For the bolus, add nets but customise them for that for you.
Yeah.
Who's carrying the normal net?
I feel like I'm carrying the snare.
Probably.
Yeah, you'd carry the
Is it?
snare.
Are you taking the other
Well,
net?
clearly my little...
Yeah. So you add the net. You add just add a net and
Add a
change it. You can customise it to a snare.
Mine's just normal, right?
Yeah, you just add a net.
And then
Sorry.
change it to what, sorry?
You can customise it in the.
Wait.
I'll show you later before we go. You don't need to do it now.
Okay.
But you can customise items.
Equipment, okay. Is he like one of the main...
I can see if I can
Did you-
customise it.
You say he was one of the main shopkeepers in or
He
one-
is the most well-known general store.
Okay.
He is eccentric, if you didn't notice, and yeah, he's just a happy guy.
Are you all stepping out?
What,
Or like
What, the shop?
leaving the
Yeah,
shop?
yeah.
As they're all leaving, he hangs back just to ask if the guy has come across an elven lady and gives the description.
Well, yeah, maybe I get a lot of people in here.
God, no, the charisma. Tries to just persuade us today. Can you puts a little couple of 2 gold coins on things here? Can you try remember a bit harder?
You can roll a persuasion check.
God, this is gonna be awful. 15.
Yes. He just pushes the gold back to you and said, "If I knew, you know, if I had, I would have told you.
Now you've burned bridges.
It's okay.
He nods at that appreciatively.
I tell you what, if I see her, when I see you, I'll let you know."
He takes the gold back and nods and walks out the shop.
Have a good day out there, sir.
What are you doing?
Are you flirting?
Oh my god, are you flirting?
He grunts and just a look, glancing at Vaakah with a look of, "Can we please just hurry up?" And suggest we should probably go speak to the guy we've been told to go actually communicate with.
Yeah, you
And then looks around to be like,
Are we picking up the wagon then and heading out?
can do. You from where you are in that shop, you do see there are 2 other shops inside.
okay.
One of them is the door.
Yeah.
With just the door with the sign that says "Good as Blue" above it.
He really wants us to go through that door, doesn't he?
And a single-story stone building with lots of like what look like soot and mini explosion damage dotted around the outside, maybe splashes of colour where there shouldn't be, and it's the Last Drop potion shop. Those are the other ones, the places you can see. It's a bit of a walk to anywhere else. Or do you want to go back to the academy? Are you done shopping?
I feel like Vaakah really wants to go inside the blue door. Good as blue.
Arthas looks at him and just goes, "Really?"
I have no.
He told me
desire to go
himself
to a
while you were
magic
in there
store
talking
right
to that
now.
one guy. He told me.
You obviously.
Do you want to go in the blue door, kid?
Yeah.
Just sighs and just kind of nudges her forward towards the door. You first.
Okay. You approach the blue door, and the "Good as Blue" sign with the door. Now it is a really very elegant door, solid mahogany, shined brass handle. But it's just you. Do you take a look around it and?
Like, is there a building behind? Like,
No, there's not. You can actually walk all the way around the door.
It's just a door. in the
I knock on it.
Don't worry. I push on, but you don't need to knock, and we just go right in.
So, as you walk in, you see is revealed as Tove steps through. There's a massive past the door. And look behind again. Definitely nothing there. It's just huge. You're a magical knight. Do an Arcana check quickly. See if you figure this out.
5.
Arcana, 8.
No. It's amazing though. Very cool. And then, as you step inside, everyone's like tentatively maybe step inside. Now you've heard of this place actually. Your dad would know this guy.
Mm. Oh yeah, of course.
You've probably been in before, but you know it's not someone necessarily because you're not arcane in nature.
No.
But your dad would have had business.
And I'd have probably recognised him.
Yeah. As you step inside, you look around the room, and there are massive bookshelves lining the walls. There are flickering candles all over the place. There is a large, imposing oak desk with a currently empty seat behind it and various scrolls and knickknacks there. There are cupboards with different magical knickknacks scattered around, and running all around the room in varying different sizes are crimson weasels, which look a bit like if you've seen The Legend of Korra, the fire ferret.
Cute.
Right. And there's some which are big and some which are small. And as you step inside, one runs up to you.
Yeah. I go, Zebby, we're here!
And the one there runs up and says, And Zebby, and what you see come out is this. He's about 6 foot tall, completely blue, like a deep navy blue man. No hair. He's wearing a long, like goes ankle length, dark brown leather jacket, and he's currently got a smart, white shirt with a brown, dark brown waistcoat on, and some like 3/4 length loose, cream slacks. And you are looking at Zebby. There he is. Oh, hello, Tove dear. How are you doing? Oh, and you brought my favourite little winged boy. Here, look.
It's a girl, Zebby.
Sorry. Anyway, here's another snack. And snack. I see you have Sally with you. Good girl, Sally. Hello, everyone. I'm Zabelarev. This is my store. It's nice to see you. How are you doing today?
Arthas is he's never seen small little fire ferrets before. And
I'm just like there holding one.
just bends down to try and encourage one to come over to him.
Very friendly. One of those you bend down, runs over. It's quite a large one that comes over to you, the size of like a small dog, really.
That one's Bessie.
Okay. Is this something I might be able to turn into?
No, because you're not studying an actual beast at this point.
Okay.
This is it's a familiar, effectively.
Okay.
So yeah, and you actually at this point, what's everybody's passive perceptions?
14.
Passive perception
12.
Okay.
Oh, man, I'm
15.
Faggy.
So with you two, you would actually then you look over the shoulders of the conversation, and you see 3 other Zabelarevs just wandering around different parts of this massive space in the background. Identical, not another blue person. Mm-hmm. They are
the same
exact copies of Zabelarev.
Does Arthas realise that these aren't real animals, that they're just familiars of some kind of?
Roll me an Arcana check.
14. What's the check for?
Arcana.
Plus 2, so 16.
Yeah, it would dawn you somewhere between the knowledge of nature and knowledge of magic that this is a familiar, and for your arcane intuition, for a wizard's familiar is a creature from the Fae shaped into the form of a beast. So it's not something you can turn into.
He says hi, gives the little familiar a little fuss, and then stands up again to look around the ship.
And that's when you spot the Zabelarevs in the background. And he's like, so the Zabelarevs, you would know that those are it's a type of simulacrum spell which works slightly differently, and effectively, he has no staff, he just does everything himself with all of him. They're not as powerful as him, they can't do much, but they do work around. And actually, as you notice at one of them goes off to do something, and a bit of the wall just folds open and he walks through. So, would you all like some tea?
Yes, please.
Yes, I have the latest brewing from the Yetis. It's a kind of a strange, mossy, leafy combination. It's very nice, earthy, but I find quite boosting when in use.
All right. Arthur raises his eyebrow, but nods.
Yes, would you like some?
Of course.
He walks over to his desk and he clicks, and chairs for everybody pop out of the ground, and he just waves his hand over the desk and a teapot set appears, and it's a nice ceramic set that comes out engraved with swirls of blue and green clouds working towards it. And he puts this combination of tea in and gives everyone a cup, and you take a sip. It is a bit earthy. It's a surprising, very bold flavour, but it is actually quite nice. And you drink it and you feel, ooh, it just feels nice. Yeah. Anyway, how did it go today?
Well, we're not dead.
I noticed that.
Yes.
So what brings you here then?
Good question.
don't
And he just
remember.
turns and looks.
Do you have anything new?
Do you think cool?
Anything new in?
I have lots of things cool.
He does.
But what you need to do...
She looks at you. Like,
I'm gonna shake my head.
What was that guy's name again?
Who?
The
The-
sergeant or captain?
The one we're meant to be looking
Willem
for.
Bryce, the
Yeah, Willem.
commander.
Yeah.
Willem sent us out to go meet up some people, but we thought we'd get some stuff before we left.
Well, he was very vague. We don't even know if they're people or not.
So, you've got your first mission.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what do you have to do?
Capture.
Capture
They're
something.
trying to smuggle. Wow. What? Are they? No, they're trying
Thieves.
to.
They're trying to
Take
get contraband, right?
contraband.
Yeah.
Interesting, interesting. I might have something.
Oh, I knew you would.
Hold on. Seeing as it's for you.
Oh, shut up.
And he goes up. Petunia, third shelf from the back left-hand side. It's in the reddish box. You see one of these go squeak, and it goes off. And a couple of minutes later, it comes back with carrying this box in like a little ribbon handle. The thing. It's got excellent. Opens it up, and he pulls out 2 cubes. And he's got these 2. They are made of marble. And as he rotates them around, you can actually see there's carvings in the surface of them. But except for one side on each, where there is a hole that's been bored into it, and there's some kind of crystal on the inside. He goes, "This is... I've only just made this."
Oh, so exciting.
And
What are the chances of it exploding?
very slow.
Oh, okay.
But it's a one-time use only.
Oh, okay.
So you set this up in an area that you're trying to cover and stop people getting into.
Yeah.
And these crystals need to be facing each other. And it will connect them. You have to utter some... I'll write down what you need to do to set it. You just need to utter a simple arcane phrase. I've set it to the common tongue. I often make the mistake of doing things in my Vaakah, and then people complain. And then it will set. And then when someone steps into that line, it will entrap them with the hold person spell.
That's really cool. Can you teach me that sometime?
The spell,
How to do that?
maybe. This.
Yeah.
Making it not that complicated. I could try, but it's a prototype. It's for you. You can have this for just 25 gold.
Zappy. Come on. You know I don't have that much.
You know how much I would charge for this normally?
You piss me.
Yes, that's why it's 25 gold. I am barely covering costs. But I would then understand if it works. Roll a persuasion check.
Oh no! Well, that's awful for me. 11.
11. I tell you what. Get a message to your parents. The next time a delivery comes up,
Yeah. You want the best one?
I want the best hind chops
Okay.
that you can get
Yeah.
for me
Yeah.
for free
Oh.
as a thank you,
Uh.
and you can have this. What do you say?
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right, I do drop it down for 20.
Oh!
I can't give it away. You know how expensive it is to develop a new arcane implement like this?
How many people did we need to catch again?
We don't know.
We don't know yet.
I think Mars just takes her little pouch out and just gives you the money.
The 20.
Yeah. She doesn't even think of it. She's like, here you go.
Martin.
Oh,
Wait, contingency.
yes.
If it doesn't work, can we return it to you? And then we get our money back.
Yes.
Thank you.
if they can, of course, people can resist these spells. So, you know, that I can't do anything about. But if you arm it and don't use it, so that he writes down, he gets a bit of paper and he writes down what to say to arm it and what to say to disarm it. Is he given the trap to use, seeing as you paid?
Well, I guess it's up to him.
I'll give you 10, so then we'll split it.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, you taking the trap then?
Arthas again just looks at Vaakah
Okay.
like...
I will add a scroll of hold person and we'll customize it later.
Okay.
But yes, you have...
Not add. Stupid. Nicole. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'll modify that later. So yes, you have a hold person tripwire.
Cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
And you didn't want to come in here?
Yeah.
He, again, just grunts.
Well, anything else I can do for you?
No, I don't think so, Zibby.
Well, look, when you finish, I'm sure it's successful. Come back, let me know how it worked, and we'll have another nice cup of tea together. How's that?
Oh boy.
Okay. Right, I have got lots to get on with. Good luck. And I'm sure you'll be fine. Take care of her for me, okay? She's lovely.
Can I give him a smooch on the cheek?
You can. You can.
Yeah.
Oh. Go on.
Yeah.
Right.
Do I have carrier pigeons in this world?
Well, yeah.
I was just asking to get in a letter to my parents.
Oh, you can get a letter sent to your parents from the Watchers Academy. They'll be able to get it done.
Oh, okay.
So yes, you can do that.
Cool.
We'll assume that just gets done before you set off. Yeah. Okay. Everyone heading back now?
Do we want to take a sleepy and then leave in the morning? Because it's a day's journey. You're pretty anxious. What's going on?
How long have we been searching in these shops for?
You probably spent an hour and a half looking in shops and wandering around and chasing
Still
someone
like
halfway to the
mid-afternoon,
thing.
yeah?
It's still, yeah, you say it's like 3, half
It's
3.
going to take us an hour. What did you say?
A
About
day.
a day to get to.
Half an hour to go back to the academy, and then you would have to pack up for overnight, about halfway there, and camp, or you can just head off in the morning.
I mean, that makes sense to head off in the morning then.
Before you head back from town, then, if you're going to head off in the morning, did you want to go anywhere else?
I think I want to go to the Guiding Fist and just train with the bowlers a little bit.
The Guiding Fist, your temple.
Yes.
So, are you planning to meet everybody back at the thing later? What's your plan?
I think I
Are you bringing
will.
us all to your
I will
temple?
offer it to others if they'd like to come with and meet. You know, the guys there, and train a bit with some of these nets and things, just so we can practice. You know, if we need to catch people, gain a little bit more skill with these things.
Sure.
How far is it to the southeast gate? Just because there's this trade rep that I would know from.
The southeast gate. Oh yeah, that's further away than the south. No,
southwest.
Southwest gate is the one you know. Southeast is where you got
Okay.
to go. Southwest one's further away.
So there's no point me doing it. Okay. So they're just going. You're going off to train.
So you're suggesting to everybody that you go somewhere to train with the traps, the things you've just brought at the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone
You could also test in a safe environment whether the
It's a
cue to
one-time
work.
use.
Oh, one-time use, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course.
Arthas agrees to test the snare and stuff, but then goes off to basically prepare for the journey.
Sure.
You just want that night, don't you? That's what it is.
So
Ask your
you
Just sick and tired of all the young kids.
you make your way there then to this rather.
Mars, did you want to go to the fortune teller?
Yeah. We can do that another time, though.
Okay.
So you make your way to this temple, and as you get there, it's a very unassuming building. It's not extravagant, and it is what's it called again? I've got the name written down here.
Guiding Fist.
That's it. The guiding fist. This building has a large double door at the front, and carved into the stone above is the fist of Helm, which is the gauntlet with the eye in the middle. And it is, aside from that, it's a pretty boring one-story stone block building.
Has this always been here? I've just never noticed it.
It's very unassuming.
Yeah.
You in the area it's in, it's a little bit out of the way. It's probably taking you about 20 minutes to walk there, and it's located near some, industrial areas and stuff like that. It's not in the main of town. It's very deliberately outside of the hustle and bustle of the shops and stuff.
So I've probably never been here then.
No.
Yeah.
And as you open up the doors and step inside, it's a remarkable piece of engineering. You suspect there may be some magic in play in its construction because there are no support beams down or anything. It's a huge open space, and it's pretty quiet at this time of day. A lot of the sessions here take place early morning. Part of the discipline is you get up early and you come here and you do your business. There is, however, which one's going to be? It's lucky for you. There is one person you can see sat at the back of the room meditating. It's a halfling. They're bald. Their skin is incredibly silky white. You'd estimate they're probably touch over 3 foot tall. And he's in a martial arts robe, but with no arms, like ripped off, arms exposed, and the black belt tied around his waist, tied up, and the kind of 3/4 length, like the judo type shorts and stuff that he's got on, bare feet. As you look across, he's incredibly muscular. This little guy looks strong as fuck as you're looking across at him. And as you approach and get closer, you do see that there is a tattoo on his left ear. And you would know what it is. Everyone else, as you see that, can you make me history checks, please?
5.
22.
I thought you were going to bet.
16.
He
No,
came
I-
there
did you?
initially,
I came along to test this now.
but then he's
Gotcha.
got
Right.
a bit earlier.
I've agreed that I'm going to then.
Yeah.
So you two would realise that the marking on his ear is something which has been done to denote that he was at some point a incarcerated prisoner. And he doesn't even open his eyes. Yeah. Or to recognise those heavy fucking footsteps anywhere. Just opens up. Back so soon.
Well, I thought I'd come back and inform you of our success.
Congratulations. What do you want, a lollipop?
I would love one.
I don't have any lollipops.
Well, don't offer.
Size.
Sensei Cotton, we've been sent on a mission. We've gathered some supplies we think we need for that mission. We're hoping we could train with them a little bit, as we're required to potentially capture some people. We thought some sort of traps and non-lethal weapons and equipment would be a good a good idea.
Not bad. What did you get?
So I'm going to pull out the bolus that we've got and hand them over to him.
And he just stands there and instantly goes. Both of them spinning around rapidly. Oh, these are perfectly weighted. Not bad at all. And there is a training dummy on the side, and he just goes, doesn't even look, and oh yeah, it goes, and it's actually really impressive. Not only does it wrap around the metal balls as they come in with the force that generate through the air, actually come in and smack, and you hear a crack, and you go, oh, you hear those? They would definitely break some legs.
Perfect.
Go on then. The dummy next to it.
So I'm just rolling an attack.
Rolling.
Are we all well out of the way of this?
Yeah, roll a ranged attack.
Bolus, that's a range. I'm going to take the +2 on that, so that's 11.
11. You get a good speed up, and it goes slightly wide and into the wall. Don't mess up my stone walls.
You see why I want to train with these things, obviously.
If Mirik sees you break a stone wall, you know what she's like.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. What else did you bring then? Are you already wandered off and setting up your snare at this point?
Just the opposite
We've got
direction
that.
of the train
All right.
And a net as well.
dummy. I got this.
It's bulky, decent looking net.
Well,
Can I try to throw it cool?
are you going to try? What are you trying to throw it on another dummy? You want to try and do it with a bit of panache.
Yeah.
You're going to have to roll with disadvantage then, because you're trying to whack some style on it.
That's 16 and 12.
Plus your.
Plus my 1.
A net's a +2 because I've got the same thing.
No, it's not +2. It's your dex.
Oh, because it's
I think.
15?
15.
Yeah!
So you pick it up and you spin around and go, and it goes, and it's like, well, if only you'd come here a few years ago instead of him, you might have. Pretty good, not necessarily effective like that. What you want to do is you want to try and get the drop on people with those. Looks cool.
Yeah.
Next time, just give it a bit of height
Okay.
to drop it down.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Arthas is just trying to set the snare up and looking around for something to chuck on it, because obviously the guy said it would do damage. Just so he's looking for something he can just kind of test it with.
Sure. You could pick up and move a training dummy and put it in.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah, that's fine. You do it, and it snaps your trigger, and the snare whips, and it's got a surprising amount of force in the. It's like a type of bamboo which has been bundled together with multiple things. So it's hard to set, but once it triggers off, it pulls back with a lot of force. The dummy is yanked to the ground quite rapidly, and as you look at the back, it has cut into the solid bamboo that's wrapped as well. Like, probably about that far. You're like, yeah, that's going to cut someone straight to the bone. Like, if that's flesh.
Just kind of looks.
But they're not getting away.
And just kind of, and then just kind of starts to disassemble it again, ready to back away.
Cool. So, you guys, are you just going to spend a few hours doing this training then?
I don't think Mars has got much to do in here.
You take turns with the bolus.
I've
and
got
stuff.
2 of them. I've got 2
Can I
bonus.
check for any
Yeah.
like small animals, like small birds or anything in the area? In the
To
area.
try and
While they're training, just to because
perception check.
What?
So you can roll check into him like
Oh,
a rat. And
I see.
that and to speak to them. What did he say? Was sorry, which check?
Perception.
Lars, do you want to try
That's
the net?
19.
19.
I had +6.
That's fine. Yeah, you spot a few things you do. In there, there's not a huge amount going around. You do spot a mouse at one point, but there's also a couple of pretty chunky spiders in the corners of the room. But not like the nasty spider, you got like a one that could...
Little
like a wolf spider.
Yeah.
You know, like that big.
Okay. So what do I need to do to be able to kind of check and try, or can I just with everyone?
Spend an hour studying it. So while everyone else is doing it, you look over and he's just sat at this wall. Every now and then moving his hand, just studying the spider and its movements and its form. And you can find an ordinary
hilarious.
spider to add to your list
I
while you're
think
doing
he's
the
just
train.
sleepy.
Okay.
Okay.
I wanna try doing some kind of like acrobatic combination with the net then, because he said we need to go up high. We could do some kind of combo.
Oh.
If you're doing it together, there's technically a help action going
Yeah.
on. So you can one of you can just do a. If you're trying to make
What
trying
if
to
we
do
can
it
like swing it between us and yeet it?
to get the height on
Yeah.
and stuff. Sure.
I mean, it'll be a little bit awkward because I'm like twice our height, but you know.
One of you might roll with advantage, or both of you roll to do a net throw. So it's either one with advantage or both.
Here we go.
What are we doing to hit? Wait, what's going on? Oh.
Added dexterity modifier and proficiency.
13.
I think you got your one.
Yeah.
13. It's not great, the initial attempt, but you can see what it means. If you get a bit more height in it than you got, the weights come down and really kind of drag somebody to the ground, make it very hard to escape. But yeah, you guys spend a bit more time practicing while you're doing it. Yeah, Cotton spars with you a little bit. You guys watch on, and watching this halfling fight the Goliath, it's like in the prequels watching Yoda fight Count Dooku. Is the speed at which he jumps in around? He will jump up and use a part of his body to push off and jab and give him a dead arm, and you know how experienced he is. You know how strong he is, and you know you don't stand a chance. But he makes you fight him anyway because he's trying to toughen you up. But he's not nasty about it with you. But it's a sight to behold, this little guy jumping around. But you guys can all wrap that up if you want to then head back to the Watchers Academy.
Sure.
You done looking at your spider?
Good looking. Yeah. Spider.
So, you head back. You head to check in. There's only one person on duty. There is a 4-foot tall goblin with short, kind of curly brown hair, sort of broken up and wispy, hanging off the side, with a fairly soft and potchy green skin, and a bit of a nasty cut scar on their arm. And that is Ziaz, who is a goblin who does like administration and stuff for the Academy and the Order of the Guardians. And he's, hello, you're back.
Yes, thank you.
You staying the night?
It's your room.
Of course we do.
Okay.
It's fine.
2 rooms.
Hold on. Pulls out this massive thing of keys and passes you like 2 twin rooms.
Yeah, I would
single
assume
beds
so,
in.
yeah.
There's food in the kitchen, so help yourself. I've got some work to do unless you need anything.
No, thank you.
All right. Well, the funny thing is, she sounds and acts like a really old lady. She's only 30. Sort of shuffles off into a little side office. And you guys get to go upstairs, and before you long rest, is there anything you want to talk to each other about? You two are sharing a room, and you two are sharing a room, I'm assuming.
I would assume
Yeah.
so. I mean, tomorrow's just a travel day, pretty much, right?
Pretty much.
In theory.
You have enough
something
time to
awful
speak in
happens.
the evening when you're there, but yeah.
Yeah. Who's driving tomorrow?
I imagine that's probably me.
They're very well trained.
Because I should probably go at the front because I probably won't fit in the back.
Be a bit. It'd be cozy.
I'll have to lay you down on the back.
Yeah, it'd be cozy.
Mars can do it, but I don't think you want her to.
Well, the guys at the front, I guess.
In the elements, the ladies inside.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go to your rooms after what's felt like a long day, particularly for you. You found the shopping more painful than the battle. And you get some rest. So everybody completes a long rest.
Yay!
My hedgehog's apparently back.
Your what?
There's a hedgehog in my garden.
Oh, okay.
My housemate's just said apparently the hog's back.
For just a second, I thought you meant your character had a hedgehog. And
Yeah, I was going to say,
really
like,
exciting.
show us.
That seems like information he would immediately regret giving.
Yeah.
Especially to Mars.
Okay. So in the morning, I assume you're just going to gather up your stuff and get travelling?
Well, we have to eat.
You would have breakfast and
Thank
stuff, like
you.
as normal, yeah. It's not cost you any rations or anything, this. You stay, you'll care for. The facilities to stay there are available for members of the Order of the Guardians once they pass, whenever they feel like they need it. Not as nice as staying at some of the inns in town, but, it's free.
That's right.
So, you get to the stables, your horses are there. They are big and powerful horses that are connected up to this very sturdy looking wagon. And you guys jump at the front. They are exceptionally well trained as well. As you get into the back, it's just kind of like you got a bench inside, you're facing each other. There's enough room for Alsog. Alslag.
Do these count as riding horses, or are they something
Oh,
different?
you want to say
We're going to be travelling a while.
They're not something you can learn yet.
No, I figured. Okay.
What's the
Like
challenge
draft
rating you can go up to?
1.
Yeah, you can't.
Okay.
Next one's,
Worth a shot.
yeah. So, yeah, you guys just going to make your way there?
Yeah.
All right, you start.
So how we said we're on the outside.
Yep,
there
we're at the front. And they're
And,
inside.
okay.
Roslog's curled up in a little ball.
Mars is in the back just playing on her like lute or something.
You guys on the front, roll perception checks, both of you, please. As you're entering.
18, I think.
21.
Nice. You are both very alert as the journey takes you down this road. It's a well-used road. As you're travelling down, you pass several carts going the other direction. Traders or family. People walking, people riding. The weather is a little bit more overcast and breezier than the day before, but it's not unpleasant. And you soon, after about 6 to 6.5 hours of travel, you make it to the town of Mia Lapis and find yourself parked up on the stables attached to the Gobble Inn. And I feel like this is a good point to end the session and pick it up there next time.
Perfect.
Sure.